Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing your night chores. I am your brother, Majesty. And of course, I'm here with my studio engineer, whose name just happened to be Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and a clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey! Expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are, as usual, 876-926-2178, 876-926-8631, and 876-926-7615. Indeed, wisdom unveiling on the upper deck. This is where we are. It is about learning. It is about examining new approaches and new concepts of understanding. It is about the truth. But before we go there, we have a lot of people here, right here on our lines. And what do we do next? Hey, we let them in. At least a few. Let's go to line 1 and say, who is you? Greetings and good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
No, not bad.
Good. How can we help you?
I really need a car reading, Majesty.
All right. Have you ever done it?
A long time.
Okay. Well, let me see what's going on. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2.
All right. Come again?
4.
Come again?
6.
No, 246. That's a line, you know. You're not supposed to call me the line. That sounds like you're not using your brain.
2, 9, 9, 9, 9.
So we're going to disqualify the 6th thing. You want 9?
Yeah.
No one not supposed to guess what number you will call next. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If it's a 2468, anybody can guess that.
Yeah.
249, well, them have to just respect that, right?
True.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
8.
Good, that's it. Okay. Your first card here is called The Tower. It is card number 16. That, my friend, is a problem. It looked like a breakup of some type. Have you ever been married?
No, but I mean break up with my baby mother.
You and your baby mother break up?
Yeah, 4 years ago. 5.
4 or 5 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
So between them till now, what happened? You don't find love again?
Why? It hard because of certain reason.
Huh?
It hard to certain certification.
It's hard to do what?
It's hard to come to live. To find a true love one.
Wait, hold on. It's hard for you to find back that true love?
Until the Creator send that one.
Huh?
Till the Creator send back.
So you think that the Creator did not send the last one?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can figure you out properly. You had a baby mother, you have a baby mother, and you and her break up, right?
Yeah.
And at the time you thought it was true love, but it turned out to be not true love, right?
Yeah.
And it blew your mind, right?
Yeah.
To such a degree that you don't even know how you can trust your heart again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want nobody broke your heart and the usual blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
Good. Let's examine these blah, blah, blahs and see what's going on here. When is your birthday?
Last day of May.
May 31?
Yeah.
What year are you born?
1985.
1985. Good. All right, good. What about her birthday? Do you remember?
Yeah.
When her birthday?
6.
Huh?
6 October.
Uh-huh. What year?
1980.
1980?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Now, at face value, you and her is a man and a woman, right?
Yeah.
Good. But there's more, there's many sides to every coin. Everything got many sides to it.
Yeah.
You have an animalistic side, you know. Like everyone have a secret animal side to them. Are you aware of that?
That is true.
Good.
I preach that to enough people and enough people so me know that.
Hold on. I'm not talking about certain behavior. I'm talking about certain character
Character, yeah.
or characteristic. Now,
Yeah.
you know what kind of animal side you have?
Me
Yes?
is an oxman.
Ox. You know the characteristic of the ox. The ox people, they tend to live in the past.
True, no forget
When
that.
them get hurt sometimes for life.
True, because they don't let go things.
They don't let go of nothing. They do not forgive easily because them cannot forget. Them got the greatest memory in the world,
True.
which is not always a good thing. But do you know what kind of animal side that woman have?
Yeah.
What's it?
Dragon.
Huh?
Dragon.
Dragon?
Yeah.
But she born 1980.
1980.
You tell me she born 1980?
Yeah. So
Well,
she's not the dragon, you hear that?
no. No. Is she born 1980? 1988 is a dragon.
Oh, 80 is dragon.
But 1980 is the year of the monkey.
Oh, 1980.
Yes. So you can imagine, right? An animal which is a kind of a cow named an ox, right?
Yeah.
Was doing it with a monkey, right? You know they're going to get awkward at some point.
Yeah.
Not true?
That is true.
Yeah. So let me don't get upset because the thing get awkward. Right? The thing's supposed to get awkward. But let me look and see what truly happens to an ox husband who happened to find himself doing it, whatever it means, with a monkey wife. Hold on. Hold on. I got all the files in front of me, you know. I can't miss. Okay? All right. Now, you and I know that a human being is a human being and a human being is not an animal, right?
Yeah.
But there are 12 brands of human being who have a secret behavior or characteristic of 12 brands of animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
That's true.
So let's look and see now. Ox husband, monkey wife. It says here, listen keenly. Both of these people are self-assured and know what they want. And what they want may not be each other though. You hear that?
Yeah.
He is simple, serious, and matter of fact. I mean, you are a straight up brethren, right?
True.
Now, she is attractive, complicated, and self-centered. Sometimes she's all for herself.
True.
But she would not be all for herself with certain other people, you know. But she'd be all for herself with the ox man, okay?
Yeah.
Good. It says they both love success and money, but they have entirely different ideas on how to attain success and how to spend the money.
True.
Now, Mistress Monkey is quite accomplished and independent and not as security-minded as he. She could find him becoming tyrannical when she takes his orders lightly, while he cannot quite get her to pay him the respect and admiration he craves. If he flaunts his authority, she will enrage him by laughing in his face. Neither will ever succeed in subordinating the other, so each of you will subtly try to control the other, but it will never work. And that's what really happened, okay?
Yeah.
It's not the neighbor work no witchcraft and broke one up.
Okay.
It's not no bad-minded mother-in-law that didn't love you. Okay?
Okay.
It is two people who have the behavior of two animals that are incompatible, not meant to be together.
True.
Not a thing not wrong with her, you know, as wicked as she may seem.
But you still want me back, still what?
She want you back?
Yeah.
So wait, a little bird tell you that, or she told you that?
He told me, I know that I want me back, but...
How you know that she want you back? Did she say she want you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I'm not interested, but...
But you don't move on with nobody else?
No, but they're about to move on and someone else.
Well, I'm telling you, even to go back with her, you'll just break up again, okay?
Okay.
Because it doesn't work.
So I'm not going.
You cannot, if you take a brand new Mercedes-Benz car body and put a brand new BMW engine in it, it's not going to work. Because it bolts up differently. It's just not going to work. Big problem, all right?
Sure.
So that's what really happened. Not a thing wrong with her. You may as well just forgive her antics, right?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So two good people came together, but it didn't work out. And both of you end up hurting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So now, we've cleared up that. Your first card is number 16, the Tower. It's a divorce card.
Yeah.
Did you guys never really got married though?
No.
Well, if you probably may think that the whole thing happened because she wanted to marry and you didn't want to marry or whatever, but that marriage would not have worked, okay?
Yes.
The second card here is a son. You have any sons? Huh?
No.
Well, you are going to get a son in the future. All right?
Oh, yeah.
A good woman will come into your life, someone that match with you.
Let me see.
In other words, a kind of animal that go well with the ox. Them kind of way, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Good. You have another card here now, and it's called despair. Now that, my friend, is a problem. What is wrong with your eyes?
Yeah, man, because it's like a pressure.
Huh?
All right, little pressure.
Pressure?
No problem, yeah. No problem.
Have you gone to get your eyes tested?
No, but I feel no way. Still, my plan still, because I'm taking a program and here.
Go get your eyes tested. Sometimes something can be wrong and you don't know it.
And it lead up to...
Yeah. Even the eye pressure could be wrong.
Yeah, I said I hit.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
According to that card, though, despair, if you don't look both your eyes and get some kind of correction done, then down the road you may have some serious problems with your eyes. That could have been avoided.
Sure.
You have another card here now, and it's a daughter.
Yes, I have a daughter.
How old is your daughter now?
I have two. One 14, one is 7 plus. Yeah, I must lose one is 7 plus. And Japan one whole 22 feet baby mother. 8 months at pregnant.
She drop in the hole? The baby mother drop in the hole?
8 months at pregnant.
How deep the hole was?
22 feet.
Oh boy.
If you walk across it, you're afraid that.
And the baby, and how, what happened? How people know she dropped in the hole?
I want to boy a pass. I want to road the speed was. So me I said, she never feel anything. She said, no. Never feel that pain.
8 months and 2 weeks pregnant?
Yeah.
So a little boy passed and I hear her down there bawling for help?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Then take him out.
Then use some rope and help take her out?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a rope. I put it on a seat.
Boy, I may tell you, what a thing, man.
Yeah, man. I tell him.
What were you trying to do? You trying to make me frightened? Because you did a very good job. You just did a very good job at that.
I'm myself frightened. Can't believe. So nothing to do with you.
Let me tell you this. That little girl is a little champion.
And he embraced, and he born for the manager that 26.
Don't worry about it, man. 26 is... Listen, a person born on the 26th day, right? Listen carefully.
Yeah,
that person can be a leader, a public speaker, strong, wise, able, and successful, or it could be a person who is always in trouble with the police and always get locked up and blah, blah, blah. So the person have a choice.
So, you have a quick thinking fast.
She have a choice. And that choice is to do the right thing and avoid bad company. So once you take the right choice, you don't have to worry, okay?
Yeah.
There's another card here, so now, and it's called prosperity, suggesting that you are going to have prosperity in the future.
Oh, nice.
You do any farming?
Yeah.
What you plant?
Plant some of the different greens and broccoli and... Yeah.
You live in St. Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, on the south part of St.
You plant broccoli and those things here?
Yeah, yeah. Carry to market, go sell to.
Wow.
Coronation.
Wow. You know, that is class greens, you know?
True.
You don't find much local people actually buying greens like that because they're very valuable.
That is true.
Note, I never use the word expensive.
Yeah,
because them deserve any money you pay for them. They're valuable, right?
True. Enough time the old lady must say, I can't get the amount for it because the granny them eat off it.
Oh my gosh. Listen, man. Listen. Don't live in the past, okay?
True.
Yeah, give your daughter some love, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, don't live in the past.
Yeah.
You have another card here, so now called judgment. So wait, somebody lose a baby for you too, you know?
Huh?
Somebody lose a baby for you too. At some point. Huh? At some point. And you have another card here now called Dominion, suggesting that you actually may end up having a twin of boys.
Oh.
Yeah, so when it rains for you, it may pour. You may have your hands really full. So keep your eyes open. And it could also mean that you're going to have either 2 different farms or 2 different ways of making money. And you will do well, okay?
Yeah.
But you need to cheer up yourself. See?
True.
Stop looking back.
True.
In the Bible, they say that Lot's wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt, right?
Yeah.
No, the Bible is a very metaphorical book, you know.
Yeah.
It could simply mean that she didn't want to leave Sodom.
True.
She was looking back at the life she had there and how much fun she had. And she just get real salty, right?
True.
You understand?
Yeah, it's a vanity lover.
Well, we never truly know because people who read the Bible believe that she actually turned into a pillar of salt, you know? I can't argue with him because I wasn't there, right?
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, you have a good life ahead of you, man.
All right, Majesty.
And listen, your baby mother have a new man now?
Yeah, my boyfriend with the name not live good.
She and the boyfriend don't live good?
No.
How you know that?
You tell me.
She tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know human beings tend to tell each other what they think each other need to hear. But I do know one thing for sure. You're going to be fine. So forgive the past. Forgive the past, okay?
Yeah.
Get on with your life.
Yeah.
Life is too short to be whining about what didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Fucking Majesty.
Uh-huh.
Can I say nothing of traveling?
Traveling?
Yeah.
Traveling didn't come up.
Oh, yeah.
You plan to travel this year? Huh?
No, I don't have that, man.
You have a passport?
No, I don't have that, man.
But Bridget, you don't have a wait, no man, you don't have a passport, right? You've made absolutely no travel plans, right?
That's true.
But it's a waste of time asking me about travel. Because you never put the best foot forward in travel. You don't make no move, you know. Will you want me to make the move?
Not true.
King man,
If
you want to travel, first pray about it. Pray at your prayer time. You know your prayer time, right?
Yeah, minimum prayer time. Yeah.
It's between 1 o'clock in the night to 3 o'clock.
3.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get yourself a passport. And then you ask me now if you will travel. That's the move you make, okay? Right now I can answer that because the whole question is Mickey Mouse because you haven't started the journey. All right?
King, I have to ask you something. Well, let me hear for the radio and I say, oh, you talk about the nation and I say a man. And you know, someone like the picture that said man like big strong man. You know, a whole man behind him was smart, but he my biggest one. And he have a kind of like near to you know them black light old house. Colors them.
Now, what you mean? A dream?
Yeah.
You tell me about a dream?
Yeah.
What happened in the dream?
When you talk about the nation of man.
The nation of man?
Yeah, like you talk to the nation, to the people, and to teach them to understand themselves.
Uh-huh.
And that one bit on the dream, big man, strong man. You know, who's one behind him? Yeah.
You dream you see a big strong man?
Yeah, you know, a whole nation behind him.
A whole heap of people behind him?
Yeah.
What is your question now?
Maybe sleep, buddy.
Okay. Well, it may be a reflection of the energy that was flowing at the time.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
There is some rather strong leaders in the world who are here to help repair the ills that has happened,
sure,
to help save the world's peoples from the chaos that they have prepared for themselves. Okay?
Yeah.
And there are many of these strong leaders in different areas of endeavor, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes a dream could be an energy of what is actually happening from various different angles, okay?
Yeah.
So just be one of those strong man and be strong enough to let go of the past and look forward to a brighter future with a nice sister and a baby or two, right?
Yeah.
Take care, my brethren.
You, my king, my dear.
Blessed.
Blessed.
Good. At this time, I'd like to welcome all our listeners. Thank you for being with us from the four corners of the earth. We thank you. Let's go to another line and see who is waiting at the door. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm okay.
Can you please turn off your radio? Good, you're here?
Yes. I'm going to turn off.
Okay. Sounds like you've done it.
I want a card reading.
Uh-huh. Okay. Have you ever done it before?
Yes, I do it last year.
Okay.
It's about a year and months now.
Let's see what happens now. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
10.
10. Hold on. Come again?
1,
Come again?
3,
Come again?
2,
Come again?
7,
Come again?
8,
Come again?
9.
Hold on. That's it, okay?
Yeah.
Where's your father?
Dead.
What happened to him?
They shot him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know why your father was shot?
Yes.
Any idea why?
Because he did send this young man to cops, and the young man returned and killed him because he was given a jacket, basically in Jamaican terms.
So, okay. Who was given a jacket?
My father.
So, somebody...
My stepmother gave my father a son that wasn't his.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the boy ended up going...
To cops.
To a prison for boys.
Yes.
Why was he sent there?
Because he wasn't behaving himself.
And then he
returned.
He returned and killed your father.
Yes.
So what do you think all that drama played out like that? What do you think caused all that?
I have no idea.
All right. Now listen carefully. I would say, in my analysis of the drama, right, that all of that was meant to be, okay?
Yeah.
In other words, it's almost like saying that that young man was born to kill your daddy. It is possible that your daddy killed him in a past lifetime. Life is based on a circle. What goes around comes around.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
We can blame the mother-in-law and all that all we want. But everything is a kind of a celestial, karmic setup.
Okay.
And we can be as vexed as we want, but crime and violence have a genesis. It doesn't really happen when you think it happened. It happened long before from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Now, your father wants you to know that he's fine.
Okay.
The elders, when he died, the elders explained to him why it all happened.
Yeah.
He's cool. He paid a debt of karma. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So what became of that young man now?
He's dead.
He died?
Yes.
How
They kill him.
Huh?
They kill him.
They who? The people?
The friends of mine, because he involved in wrongs also.
Uh-huh. So he ended up losing his life anyway.
Yeah.
Because what he came on earth to do was done.
Yeah.
Some people are on negative missions. Some people are on positive missions.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And whatever happens is meant to be.
Okay.
So we are not to be
worried about it.
No, don't let it worry you.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
In other words, the young man was a victim, you know.
Yeah.
Okay? And your father was a victim.
Okay.
They were all victims of scenarios that happened before.
Okay.
That happened back again because their spirits had to learn an expensive lesson.
No.
That's why they were brought together. It doesn't matter who cheated on who and made who. All that is irrelevant.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most likely your daddy had the wrong attitude about things, right?
Yeah.
You understand? And that helped trigger things, but it was all meant to be anyway. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
In your scenario, you have a character called Unity, suggesting that your love life is going to improve. How is your love life now?
Well, I'm talking to one person now, but I don't know. Just talking, that's it.
How long you been doing all this talking?
But 2 months now.
Okay, all right. Well, I think crowd of people would kind of nod them head and say, yeah. Maybe they're just talking, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You love him?
Yes.
As crowd of people would say, you have feelings for him?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And he claimed that he have feelings for you.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody love anybody anymore. They talk about
Yes.
spirit tech and they talk about feelings.
Yes.
So when is your birthday?
August the 2nd, 1996.
1996. Okay. And when is his birthday?
It's November 11th. Let me check the year again. 1986.
1986, right? 1986. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So he is born in the year of the 1986 of the tiger.
Yeah.
And you are born in the year of the rat, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now, in the African world, we don't call you rat and tiger. We would not be so rude. We would say that you are an Abasi woman.
Yeah.
You're from the house of Abasi. Indeed, the book of Abasi is now here, so if you want to really know yourself, you should grab that book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he is a Chike man. He's from the house of Chike. So, let's see what happens when a Chike man goes with an Abasi woman. Hold on. I got all the files right here. Chike husband, Abasi wife. Here we go. It says, not much togetherness in this marriage at all. He is too hot-headed and imperious for the domesticated and sentimental Abasi. She can be considerate and thoughtful only when appreciated, and he is too impatient and involved with himself. He finds her petty and too possessive and demanding. Both parties will be dissatisfied with the other's performance, so you may develop a flat tire down the road. So, take your time. Now, you born in 1996. Your element would be fire, right? And he born in 1986. His element is also fire. So you can imagine when the two of you really get cross, right? You could have burned down a whole neighborhood, you know? Right? In other words, it actually take 3 years to really know each other, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Now let me see what happened when a fire female go with a fire male. It says here, hold on. It is workable, but effort and tolerance is needed for it to work long term, okay?
Yes.
So I'm not telling you should get rid of him. No. As a matter of fact, you may do surprisingly well if you expect a problem. If you expect a problem, you don't create a bigger problem. You prepare yourself to deal with it in as calm a way as possible, knowing that it is a fire is going to blaze at some point.
Yes.
So you don't have to break up because of this. What you do, you make sure that you choose your words wisely, and at no time do not be disrespectful to him. And if he seems disrespectful to you, then you're going to have to practice the art of letting go of the pain and forgiving.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Because any two things can work, you know, with understanding, right?
Yeah.
You have a card here, so now called Desolation, suggesting that you need to go and get your eyes tested, right?
Yes.
Your eyes okay?
Sometimes they automatically kind of shut down a little.
Your
in the
eyes
sun.
shut down a little?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, so sometimes I'll be walking and like squeezing up my eyes in the sun.
Just get your eyes tested, okay?
Yes.
There's another card here now called the Lovers, suggesting that this guy actually love you.
Okay.
Yeah, did he tell you that?
Yes.
Did you also tell him that?
No.
So you don't tell him that you love him?
No. No.
Huh?
No.
Okay, so why? Because you're not so sure if you love him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, put it this way. You born the 2nd of August, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's November the 11th.
Yes.
11 and 2 is 13. That is not nice. 13 is a number of death and destruction.
Yeah.
So if your birthdays come to 13, you can actually break up quite abruptly, quite suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason, right? And you are a Leo, right?
Yes.
That makes you a very strong woman. Indeed, you are a queen because you're from the tribe of Judah, right?
Yes.
And he is a Scorpio. So African-wise, he's from the tribe of Maasai. Let's see if Maasai and Judah is a match. Let's see here now. Nope. It's not a match. Okay? So your compatibility with him may only be about 20-25%. So you're going to have to improvise. Be as kind as you can be and don't shout at him. Okay?
Okay.
There's a card here now called Speed. You plan to buy a car?
No, not yet.
Can you drive?
No.
Okay. But you're going to get a car.
Hopefully soon then.
Huh?
Hopefully soon.
Do you ever think about it?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, not really.
Maybe you get somebody to drive it. Right?
Yes.
You can get a car. I don't ask me how, but you will. And there's a daughter here. You have any children?
Yes.
What you have?
Daughter.
That's it?
Yes.
But here she is. She's the princess of growth. How old is she now?
4.
4 years old?
Yes.
She's going to be quite brilliant.
Okay.
She have any problem? Any health problem?
Only a little coughing now and then. That's it.
Okay. Do you give her cow's milk?
No.
All right. Give her soy milk, give her almond milk, but avoid cow's milk because she's a child that can get asthma, okay?
Okay.
She can become asthmatic, so we watch it.
Okay.
Then there's a queen of nurture, suggesting that you are a good mother, right?
Yes.
Would you say that?
Yes.
And then there's a card called the Wheel of Fortune. This is the luckiest card in the entire deck, suggesting that one day you will wonder why God loved you so, because you are going to realize that you are perhaps the most blessed person in your entire family line. So really, you just have to learn self-control, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And
That is true.
treat your brethren with absolute calmness and respect. Can you handle that?
Yes.
And remember, when you have a man, it is important to massage his legs, okay?
Okay, sir.
Today's woman has forgotten how to treat a man,
Yes.
and it is very sad.
Yeah.
People not really touching each other like they should.
Yeah.
When they do touch, it is a ridiculous one and they mash up everything. Massage his legs as often as you can, as long as he's chilling out with you, okay?
Okay.
And that way he will feel the caring. He will feel the love. Okay?
Yeah.
And don't feel no way to ask him to massage your shoulders. You ever feel your shoulders feeling very stiff?
Sometimes.
That's where you have your stress. So he can help you by massaging your shoulders in virgin olive oil, and you can help him a lot by massaging his legs. It'll help his blood to flow properly,
Yeah.
to the penis, of course. And that will make him become a bad butting Billy, which is exactly what you would want anyway. So it's a win-win situation, okay?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Can my mommy get a call reading, please?
Who's that?
My mommy.
Where's your mother?
See her here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
How you do?
I'm not so good as how I'm talking right now.
You not so good as how you talking?
Right.
Really?
Yes.
Have you been sick?
Yes, I'm a headache most of the time.
Like bad, you get bad headaches?
Yeah, like it's in the normal headache. I want like the beat like
a migraine headache?
I don't know.
Or you feel it beating at the sides of your head?
The left side.
Of your head?
Yes.
There's two herbs that you can combine to deal with that.
Okay.
There's a herb called chamomile.
Okay.
You ever heard of chamomile?
Spanish nigger.
No. Chamomile.
I think
You can buy it in the supermarket in tea bags. Chamomile.
Yes, my daughter says she have it. You have it here.
Good. But then there's another herb called feverfew. Not fever grass,
Okay.
Feverfew. You know, some time ago I bought feverfew at a herbal shop in Kingston. Right?
Yeah.
I think it was this Sovereign Center. I don't know if they have any more. But check the herbal shops for feverfew. You combine an equal amount of chamomile with feverfew. Usually that takes care of any headache.
Okay.
If you're in a scenario where you cannot get such herbs quickly, you can soak your feet in some very warm water.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Sometimes, surprisingly, that works.
Okay.
And you should avoid eating at nights.
Yes.
Also, cut down on oily foods. Some people put too much oil in their foods.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so you want to get a reading done?
Yes.
Let's see what comes up for you.
Okay.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
10.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
1.
That's it. No. The first card here is called regret. Regret. You ever find yourself really feeling a way about the past and regretting things?
Yes.
You regret things that you have done?
Not what I have done. Like somebody done things to me, like me going to one relationship or never been, should be in.
How you know that you should not have been in it?
Because the way all the man behave.
That don't mean that you should not have been in it, okay?
Okay.
You see, you don't know how you behaved in a past lifetime when you were a man and make a woman feel very bad. So in this lifetime, you're the woman, and maybe the woman come back as a man and make you feel bad again.
Okay.
You dig it?
Yeah.
There's a thing called the law of karma. Where you live, you die, you come back as a baby, and whatever you've done have to be done back to you. That is the perfect way to teach human beings how to behave themselves.
Okay.
That's how God arranged it, okay?
Yeah.
Do not expect any holy book to tell you these things.
Okay.
Holy books are written by groups of people, and at a time when they really did not know all this. Since this is 2,000 years ago, knowledge have increased. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. So nothing wrong with the holy book, Something wrong with us if we cannot learn outside of the box or outside of the book.
Right.
Then we are the ones who missing a screw. The book is not missing a screw. We are.
Okay.
And how will we ever behave ourselves if we don't understand why things happen to ourselves? Okay? So don't regret. Just learn from it.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
If you learn from it, you'll still be laughing, You must learn to laugh at yourself, right?
Yes.
Very important.
Okay.
Good. You have another card here, and it's called skill, suggesting that you are a skillful woman. You ever did any selling?
Yes, I used to sell.
But you stop?
Yes.
Why you stop?
Because one day I was downtown and I see an incident and from there so I was scared.
So hold on, wait, hold on. You selling and going on about your business and you see an incident.
Yes, I was selling and I see a man come there from rob a fishman and from there so I was scared.
So you don't want to get robbed, right?
I don't want to get killed.
You don't want to get killed?
Yes.
Is it true or is it not true that you can get killed in your sleep? Huh?
I don't know if that's
But
it.
you can get killed in your sleep.
Okay.
You could be sleeping in your bed one night, right?
Yes.
And your heart just chip out.
Right.
And you wake up dead next morning. Right?
Yes.
Some person could be flying a helicopter and pass over your house and the helicopter broke down, put up the house and kill everybody in there, including you, right?
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
You could buy 2 pounds of sweet potato from one vendor at the market, not knowing that the vendor stole these sweet potatoes and they're poison, and you go home and cook them and kill you and your family, right?
Yes, that's true.
So much things can happen, and you allow fear to stop you from doing your business? Really? But really?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes,
But you
sir.
need to dash with fear, man. Because you let some people put you out of business. And you have a card here that says skill, which means that the angels are wondering how come you have such a skill in selling and you run well off your thing. Right?
Yes.
There's another card here and it says delay. It is saying that without any delay, you need to get back to work.
Okay.
Do your thing, man. Okay?
Yes.
You have another card here, and it's the Empress. This is suggesting that you are a good mother, right?
Yes.
You were born with the power to make at least 5 children. How much children did you actually make?
3.
Did you lose any babies?
No.
Okay, well, you did well still,
Yes.
But you were born with the power to make like 5, so.
I won't think about that in my future about it again, but I know we can have it again. I'm 51.
But at one point, you was thinking about making 5?
Yes, I will say I need to have 4 more kids, but
No, it's not you. It was the spirit, the ancestral spirits telling you, right?
okay.
That 5 children was the mission, the original mission.
Okay.
These other 2 children comes as your first 2 grandchildren anyway, right?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
How much grandchildren you have now?
1.
Well, there's at least another one coming, right?
Okay.
You have a card right here, and it says imagination. Now, this card have a big number 7 on it, which is positivity, but there's a dragon all over it, suggesting that you need to think positively. Use your imagination sensibly. Stop imagining the worst. All right?
Yes.
Really, if you imagine the worst, you're not going to get nowhere in life.
Okay.
You have another card here, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the luckiest card in the deck, suggesting that you could win the lottery, or you could end up getting some property that you never thought you'll ever get because you don't have no money to buy no land.
No.
Right? You can get a property by working hard for it. You could also get a property by literally deserving it.
Okay.
I have a friend who get a nice property by deserving it. Yeah, he used to help an old lady, and he's overseas in America, right?
Yes.
He used to help this old white lady, after a while, she just get to to like him, and he was living right next door. And, she died and left her house
Okay.
and property for him.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, she have a daughter somewhere, but her daughter never really checked for her.
Oh.
So she figured, why should my daughter get this when this young man helped me? He feed my cats, he feed my dogs, he walk my dog for me. He sit down and talk to me in the evening, every evening, right?
Okay. Yes.
He come every morning and make me a cup of coffee. He's my friend, I'm going to leave this for him, right?
Yes.
So here's a man who get a nice property because he worked for it without working for it. He literally deserved it, so he get it.
Yes.
So you have some things that just drop in your lap because you did the right thing to the right person.
Okay.
So when you think about getting something, don't always think about working hard and get it. Just be as kind to whoever you can be.
Right.
Because what goes around comes around.
Yeah, I try my best to do that all the time.
Good. You have another card here now, and it's daughter. How many daughters you have?
2.
Where's the other one?
She don't live here with me, but she out now.
Okay. Is she very stubborn?
Yes. I want to read her for me to please answer.
No, I can't. I wouldn't read her for you now. I got lots of people waiting, right?
Okay.
A crowd of people would like start fling stone at me. I can't do that. I wouldn't do that. But I'll tell you one thing.
Okay.
That daughter is going to be fine, but she have to try and control her temper, okay?
Exact. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, she's a what you call a hot rod. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She's a pretty hot number. She have to try and simmer down, man.
Right.
So I tell her she need to simmer down.
Okay.
If not, she's going to give the wrong impression and end up getting into some trouble that is so unnecessary. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you take care. You know your prayer time?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Really? What year were you born?
21st of May, 1971.
Okay. So you born in the year of the boar, which is a kind of a pig, right?
Yeah.
So your prayer time will be like between 9 o'clock in the night and 11 o'clock in the night. That's 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., okay?
Yeah.
And your direction of power would be north-northwest, okay? That means you need to face the north and turn an inch to the left.
Okay.
And you would literally be facing your guardian angel. So we call you Lisimba.
Okay.
Only in China them call you a pig. But if Chinese want to call each other pigs, yeah, them can have that.
Okay.
But we Africans, we're not in that kind of business, right?
Yeah.
I may refer to the animal, but that's not what we really do. You are Lisimba. You're from the house of Lisimba.
Okay.
And the Lisimba people specialize in food. What kind of things were you selling?
I used to sell like neeseberry, mango, soursop.
There you have it. Food. Lisimba people were born to feed the world. Go out there and feed the world. All right?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Let's stop worrying about... the brethren who got the fishman or so who got robbed may well have been somebody who robbed somebody in a past lifetime, and it was his turn to get robbed back in this lifetime, okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
But you know rob nobody in a past lifetime, so what you worry about? Now, brothers and sisters, please, join me as we enter the lion. For here in the 21st century, our collective survival is most important. It is for this reason that we are spearheading a campaign featuring Man, Know Thyself. This is the publication of African astrology through the Wisdom Unveiled series of books. Indeed, wisdom has taught us that if humanity, especially the African race, is to return to our original glory, we must take a quantum leap forward by entering on a massive scale the realm of self-awareness. To do so, we'll need a most important tool. We would certainly need to have a chart that explains who we are as individuals. The beautiful thing about this chart is that it is not one that excludes other races. It speaks the truth to all races and nations, the brotherhood of mankind. The 12 books of wisdom unveiled are a massive eye-opener to guide humanity into absolute consciousness. For finally we enter the realm of the conquering lion. With this knowledge, we will be positioned to overcome our social difficulties, as we will know exactly who is who among us. We will know exactly with whom we are mating, and exactly when it would be best to make children who would blend harmoniously with us as parents. In the business world, we would be winners too, as we would know exactly who to team up with and with whom we should not. For if 3 men who were called wise men because of their knowledge of the stars enriched and guided the Savior and his parents into safety, allowing the Savior to spiritually save the world, then we may as well share astrological wisdom and save each other from the pitfalls of ignorance in this world. It is important to note that the Wisdom Unveiled series of books takes 12 books to enter the lion. These 12 books are Book 1, the Book of Abasi; Book 2, the Book of Bandele; Book 3, the Book of Chike; Book 4, the Book of Daude; Book 5, the Book of Ihioze; Book 6, the Book of Fadil; Book 7, the Book of Gamba; Book 8, the Book of Akisimana; Book 9, the Book of Ibrahim; Book 10, the Book of Jabarai; Book 11, the Book of Kamau; and Book 12, the Book of Lisimba, featuring the ways and wisdom of their respective peoples. Now, Wisdom Unveiled have been approved by great educators, thinkers, mystics, herbalists, and healers. Wisdom Unveiled also got many thumbs up from a group of distinguished lawyers in an air-conditioned office on a sunny day in Kingston, Jamaica. Wisdom Unveiled also got great approval from 10 fishermen in a huge fishing boat off the coast of Cuba on a rainy day. Hey, the book Wisdom Unveiled and the concept of Enter the Lion was praised by a large group of intelligent fifth form students who absolutely loved it. Wisdom Unveiled was inspected by a very stern inspector of police who declared that the book Wisdom Unveiled is absolutely wanted. Of course, a pun was intended there. A few pages of the Gospel of Wisdom Unveiled Enter the Lion was read by a prominent church leader who would never be caught reading astrology, but surprised me by saying that as an Abasi person himself, he wants his own copy of Wisdom Unveiled for himself and a copy of the Book of Bandele for his Bandele wife, because he thinks that at this time in world history and in the context of the African struggle for self-empowerment, the 12 books of Wisdom Unveiled is long overdue. Amen. Hallelujah. It is important to note that the Wisdom Unveiled series of books is not here to replace any holy book. No book can replace the Holy Bible. But Wisdom Unveiled is a most practical guide to peaceful living, prosperity, and man-to-God contact. There's no book available that can better help you to understand yourself, your fellow man, and your difficult relationships. It is indeed true that we, the Alkebulan people, lost this amazing information in the year 1165 BC, when the Earth's highest seat of learning, the first known university on planet Earth, the only school that ever taught absolute wisdom as a science, the University of Timbuktu, often referred to as the University of Sankore, as it included several mosques, included the Sankore Mosque in present-day Mali, Africa, was burnt to the ground by the Hyksos, a band of terrorists from Asia. In their vicious attacks, many of our elders were killed, and thousands of rare artifacts, including papyri scrolls detailing numerology, astrological data, and other advanced wisdoms, were stolen or destroyed. African war defense elements such as boomerang technology were also destroyed. Ancient techniques of psychic surgery were hidden by the elders and probably never recovered. But the truth, though seemingly lost or undocumented, can never be completely erased from a people's collective consciousness. It cannot be forever removed from a people's history. Like an ancient riverbed, the source of a spring will one day burst out again, because the truth transcends all boundaries, even the boundaries of ignorance. The truth is the embodiment of time, of space, of circumstance. The truth is God Himself. Today, the 12 books of wisdom unveiled, Enter the Lion, is a permanent reminder of who we are. It encodes us with the teachings of the great Queen Nzinga I and her husband, His Divine Grace King Prempeh, executive crown prince of the Dogon people of Mali. In this book, you will learn about their 12 pairs of twins and their respective powers. This book reminds us of our glorious past, our war-making and peacemaking powers, our ancient weaponry technology, and most importantly, Sankofa, the return of our tribal heritage. The 12 books of wisdom unveiled inform us of Alkebulan holistic mating techniques, including sperm retention, our powerful knowledge of numerology and astrological tribal herbology. Brothers and sisters, let's enter the lion. The 12 books of wisdom unveiled are likened to a jigsaw, 12-piece jigsaw puzzle. Blessed is the one who eventually owns all 12 parts. Now, if you are an Abasi person, remember the book of Abasi is here for you. And who are the Abasi people? It is all the people born on or after February 6, Bob Marley Day, on any of these following years. 1924, that is the wood Abasi. 1936, those are fire Abasi. 1948, those are earth Abasi. 1960, those people are metal Abasi. 1972, these are the water element Abasi. 1984, that's wood Abasi. 1996, fire Abasi. 2008, earth Abasi. 2020, metal Abasi, and the next Abasi peoples will be in 2032. Those will be water Abasi. So, you want to get the book of Abasi? Hey, it's right here for you. You can call me anytime. At this time, I would like to read something to you. It is a strange story. So strange that we wouldn't call it a story. We would call it a parable. Now, there's a phenomenon called karma, where whatever you do in one lifetime happens to you. What you do to others happen to you in the next lifetime. But then there's another phenomenon called dharma. Most people never even heard the word dharma. D-H-A-R-M-A. Dharma is when you do something in this lifetime and you end up bearing the consequences of your actions in this same lifetime. So this story is called A Parable of Dharma, written, of course, by yours truly. Many years ago, there lived a God-fearing man. You hear what kind of man? God-fearing. Many years ago, there lived a God-fearing man who tried his best to serve God. He went to church religiously and was a good neighbor and friend to others. One day he saw a large frog in his backyard. What is that bullfrog doing in my yard? He wondered. Well, Satan, you can't prevail, he shouted. I am a prayer warrior, he thought. No evil form against me shall prosper. Indeed, he saw the frog as an evil spirit, a symbol of witchcraft against himself and his family. So, he killed the frog. He poured kerosene oil on it and burned it to ashes. Feeling good about what he had done, he offered a prayer to God and thanked him for letting him conquer the enemy. The next day, he noticed some ants gathering in a corner of an old barn where he kept his tools. Wow, he thought. These ants will make a nest here, and I can't allow that. So he went for his good old kerosene oil container, and he poured kerosene oil over the large group of ants and killed them all. A whole tribe of ants died that day. Ants who were only looking for some place to shelter, for they could feel a large shower of rain coming and needed to be in a safe place for a few days. The frog he called a bullfrog and killed the day before was in fact a female frog. She had a dozen baby frogs in her mouth. She was taking them across the yard to the safety of a small cave on the other side of the property. She was a harmless mother frog. She and her children perished in the fire, leaving the father frog heartbroken and lonely. On the fourth day, Mother Nature cried at the ignorance of the human race. She was upset at the fact that no scripture was ever written to encourage human beings to treat animals properly. As she cried, her tears formed the rain. And as rain clouds filled the sky, the atmosphere was gray and gloomy. Water poured down on the village, and thunder and lightning was the order of the day. The man who upset the great goddess, Mother Nature, was now in his bed. He had 5 cows and 17 goats. They were all out there in the woods with nowhere to shelter from the howling wind, the rain, and the frightening thunder. The man in question was in his bed, wrapped in a warm, cozy blanket, thinking about his wife and 2 children who lived abroad. He was praying to God for their safe return. But the fact that he never even thought about the plight of his domestic animals was, for Mother Nature, deeply disturbing. So disturbing that she cried even more. Now, the frog leader had told his frog family that all frogs should gather together in the cave so they might be saved from the great flood that they anticipate will be coming. The ants leader tried to find somewhere safe for his ant family, but they were all killed by the dreadful kerosene oil. Now, Mother Nature, the great feminine universe sun, is no respecter of persons. She observed the plight of the creatures on earth, the death of so many harmless ones, and the unnecessary suffering of domestic animals who could not build a house for themselves, but who had hoped for some kind of deliverance. In her tears, which were so very many, torrential rain they became, and a great house that was built on a low-lying area was washed away with a God-fearing man begging God for mercy. The same so-called God-fearing man who murdered innocent, harmless creatures with a feeling of triumph. And behold, the people, including his wife and children, cried at his funeral. No one understood why and under what circumstances he lost his life. Some said they heard him cry out to God for help as his house was washed away down the gully. not realizing that it was a similar cry to the cry of the ants who he destroyed with a smile on his face a few days before, not knowing about the retribution of Dharma, the price he had to pay for the screams of a harmless mother frog who he burnt to death along with her children. And behold, no one that is intelligent and human learn anything from all this. For human beings have absolutely no idea how disrespectful and wicked they truly are. If a creature doesn't speak their language, that creature is seen as dumb. There's no spiritual nor emotional value to that creature. That is what makes this parable such a sad one. If we don't consider building a safe house for our animals to sleep at night, if our only reaction to insects is to murder them, how do we know that human beings are not naturally wicked? If we believe that there is a God who made us, then why so few of us who share that belief actually pray every day or give a moment of thanksgiving? We need to consider all these ridiculous realities, for we need to take a hard, long look at ourselves. Are we not worthy to be called monsters? Yeah, on a night when Jacob have us all on the edge of our seats and we don't know what he's going to play next. Imagine that. That at the same time it is literally 1:39 in the middle of a beautiful night in Kingston City, Jamaica. I mean, really? You think anybody can make up something like that? This is Wisdom Unveiling. Greetings and good night.
Good night, sir.
Can you please turn off your radio?
Sir.
And also your television?
Hello?
Good. How can we help you?
A card reading, sir.
Uh-huh. You noticed that you told me that hell is low?
That what?
Well, that's what you told me, that hell is low. You didn't notice that? Huh?
Sir?
You didn't notice that you told me that hell is low?
No, sir.
You never tell me that just now?
I said hello.
Well, it's the same thing, that hell is low, right? You know, listen, hell low is a demonic password
Okay.
for the ancient satanic worshippers, okay?
Yes, sir.
Seriously. That's why everyone in the world adopt it. So that they don't have to have a church for the devil anymore, because everybody using the password. Right? Now, when we greet someone, we should say, greetings. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, you should pledge to leave hell and lowness alone and let me talk, right?
Yes, sir.
So, how can I help you?
Need a card reading, sir.
Let's do it.
About the health and relationship.
Hold on, man. You want to know about relationship?
Yes, I'm not into a relationship now, but I want to hear where I stand.
Where you stand? Ma'am, are you seeing someone?
Not really.
Are you
People that like
talking?
me, people that like me, but I'm not no serious one yet.
Look, whenever you figure it out, which one that you may take a chance with, then give me a call. My number is 844-2295, okay?
Yes, sir.
I can't just come out and tell you which one of these maybes. There's too much maybes, and especially if you look good, mercy. So let's give you a card reading. Call any number that comes to your mind in the range of 1 to 10.
7.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
6?
Yes, sir.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
Absolutely, that's it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your first card here is called completion. Do you have your own house yet?
No, sir. Rent house into.
So you have a landlord, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So you have a landlord. Well, you're going to one day have your own house.
I'm wishing for that, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm not here to tell you how you'll get that house. But I do know that you will end up having your own house.
Yes, sir.
Maybe one of those men that you don't know how to trust will end up proving that he can more than be trusted. He can bless you with, a house. Men give women houses all the time. Right?
Yes, sir.
And women just cussing men all the time. Right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, we just need to stop it, right? You understand?
Never question uncall for.
Huh?
Me never question uncall for.
No, you mean you never cuss a man that he did not deserve?
Yeah.
In other words, you're saying that all the men you cussed, they deserve your tongue lashing? Huh?
Not really, we talk to them, you don't talk to them, show them how we stay,
You show them how you stay.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
It is important that you behave yourself even when men seem to be doing bad things.
Yeah, that is
Because
true.
everyone is here to test everyone else. We're on a testing ground, okay?
True.
So it's just a test.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Seriously. And we cuss and carry on, right? And then we end up becoming enemies when we were lovers.
Not true.
And then we go around telling people that members of the opposite sex are no good. And you know what? No Jamaican man could the whole of them stay bad. Not knowing that a brethren right next door would gladly marry you, and you end up having his house when he kicked the bucket. But you're not thinking about that because you don't see the man next door you don't want, because you don't want the man from this village after how them stay. Right? But do you really know how them stay? And moreover, do they really know how you stay? But that's a whole different ball game, right?
That's true.
You have a card here now called the priest. Priest. Suggesting that you need to work toward your blessings. Where's your daddy?
Died from 1984.
Did you love him?
Yeah.
You love him world without end?
Yes, sir.
Well, the priest shows you have your daddy's blessings. And any girl who gets her father's blessing is more than likely to connect with a suitable suitor.
Yes.
A man of her dreams. That is why a father's love, a father's blessing is truly important, okay?
Yes, sir.
And you have another card right here, and it's called uncertainty, which means that most of the time you're not even sure if you're going or coming because you're not sure about the future and you feel away, stressed out most of the time, right?
So stressed out, sir. Stressed out.
Yeah. You have to learn how to think. You need to think in pattern that remove that stressful vibration, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have another card right now, and it says change. Are you eating things that you know you should not eat?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know what I'm eating that I'm not supposed to eat.
Okay. Do you eat at night?
Yes, because I'm working and I come home like 8 o'clock.
And when you come home, you cook?
Yes.
So you end up eating very late?
Yes, I'm not supposed to do it. I wasn't used to
Son,
it.
you heard what you said? You say you're not supposed to do it.
Yes, I know that. But,
All right. Now, the human body works very hard at night, detoxing itself. We're not supposed to be eating food all 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock at night.
True, something that.
Because you're just poisoning your system, okay?
Yeah, I never used to do it.
It would be better if you did just drink a cup of tea, go sleep almost hungry, and then you wake up and have a wonderful breakfast next morning and you're good to go. You'll be 7 times more healthy.
True.
But wait, there's more. You have another card here now, and it says Dominion, which means you are going to get through in life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I know that.
Okay?
Yes,
But
sir.
you have to pass your test. Test number 1, you need to see every man out there as a possible father figure. And do not jump to conclusions. Do not assume. Do not think that you know what a man is thinking. Just treat everyone properly, okay?
Lord. Me always do that, sir.
You always do that?
Yes, but me not get to.
You don't what?
Me always a treat man good one.
But?
But me not get no good treatment. Me always a treat man good.
Stop watching what them doing for you and do it to them. Treat them properly.
Already not treating me good.
Yeah. Treat them properly anyway. Right? Treat
Yes,
them
sir.
properly anyway, because that is how you store up and build up a momentum of blessing.
Okay.
Blessing don't come from what you expect to get. It comes from what you know that you should be doing unto others. It doesn't matter what others do unto you. It matters what you do unto them.
Yeah.
Stop looking for something in return.
No, I know really that, I'm not really looking for anything return, but, see all time they go and me just say, true, me not see, I don't really say me look for no return. Me always treat people good, but I not really that.
I understand, right?
Yeah.
But in the back of your mind, you're still watching on the corner of your eye at the fact that they don't really want to treat you respectfully, so you don't care, right? But that doesn't really work. You're just still failing your test. Okay?
Yes,
The thing is
sir.
to not fail. You're only here to be tested. You're an angel sent to be tested.
Okay.
If you die right now, none of these things don't mean anything to you, only if you had passed your tests.
Okay.
You're at school. We're all in the schoolhouse right now. I just happen to be tonight's teacher. Right?
Yes, sir.
But a brethren who come and cuss you tomorrow morning is tomorrow's teacher. Right? He may be coming to teach you something about self-control. By making you lose control of yourself, but you can't blame him, is you lost control of your mouth. And then you fail the test. When you fail the test, you just don't get certain blessings that you would have gotten if you had behaved yourself, because you're being observed. We're watched over by other angels who are here to score or put us on a scoreboard and score how much points we're supposed to get for our behavior. Okay? We cannot see them,
Okay.
But you're constantly surrounded by angels, and they're taking a score of what we do.
Yes, sir.
Nothing is what it appears to be.
Sir.
Okay, let me give you a commentary. Boy and girl having sex in a bed. Right?
Yes, sir.
Grandma gone to market, so a boy and girl decide to have sex in a bed. So wait, how many people in the room? 2, right?
Two of us.
Right. 2, right? But that is not really true, Okay? Each of them believe that it's just 2 people in the bed. But it's the whole room full of people and them don't know that. You got 12 dead people, 12 ancestors from the boys' background family, and 12 ancestors from the girls' background, and they're watching.
Okay.
And if little sperm get away, then these 2 families are going to have a kind of a contest. They're going to run a race inside the ovum, inside the girl's vagina, run a race, called the human race. And somebody usually wins that race, right? And whoever wins that race becomes the next human being. And that person was a human being before, he's just glad to come back again, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a trial time where the question is asked by the elders, did he or she initiate an abortion? And if it's true and somebody nod and say yes, then that person may be aborted. The girl may just decide she won't have an abortion. And don't the draining get flushed because you have to pay for what he did last time. Duh. Right? And then he's going to wheel and come again all over again. So, a whole heap of things going on wrong us and we don't know. Right?
True.
And you think you're alone. You're never alone. So, well, alone thing is a joke. We need to behave ourselves. You have another card here, so now called speed. Apparently, there's going to be speedy changes in your life for the better.
Yes, sir.
And finally, the queen of nurture. Apparently, how old are you now?
Next month coming, 6th of May coming, I'm 58.
Aha. Have you ever got married?
No, sir.
But this card, the queen of nurture, suggests that someone is going to ask your hand in marriage.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
I'm sure the hole in the man them sitting up on the wall can drop off the wall because nobody can believe. Right? I'm sure the bees that making honey in the tree overhead gonna stop making honey for like a week and wonder what the hell is going on. I'm sure that your dog is gonna start barking at everybody because your dog can't believe. And you wouldn't notice. You've just been in love.
Yes.
So,
No,
think positive, no man. You do have good men around. It's just that you don't know that they're there.
okay.
Because some little things that happen to people around you and some little foolishness that happen to you give you the feeling that no good man not there.
You two also married, you know, man.
Ma'am, stop listening to Lucy for telling your fool. The devil's a liar. Okay? I know women in their 70s who got married. The devil is a liar. Don't listen to him. Think positive now.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
Bless you. This is Wisdom Unveiling. Yeah. Now, it is important to note that Havco herbs and extracts have natural herbal products that are second to none. Very efficient, tested and tried. The herbalists at Havco Herbs and Extracts are herbal designers who could design a medicine to suit your needs. And then there's Ultra Clear. Ultra Clear is Havco's new medicine for the eyes, designed to awaken the body's natural stem cells, which repairs the eyes regardless of any sickness of the eyes. For more information, call Havco Herbs and Extracts. The numbers are 876-540-8871. That is 876-540-8871 and 876-346-0070. And now, with the compliments of Havco Herbs and Extracts, I want to give you some names. Names from whom? African names for African children. Our first female name is Ade. Ade. A-D-E, pronounced as Ade. Now, this is a Yoruba name. The Yoruba tribe out of Nigeria. It is a unisex name. That means it can be given to a male child or a female child. But the word Ade, A-D-E, it means crown royal, or royal child, a child worthy to wear a crown. Crown royal. Then there's Adenike. Adenike. That's Adinike. Adenike. It is a unisex name too, you know. But actually is used more for females. But it can be used for males too. But it means this crown is loving and affectionate. Usually, it would normally means this crown princess is loving and affectionate. But there are few times when they give it to male children too. And at that point, it would mean that this crown prince is loving and affectionate. Okay? Here's another name, a female name, Akili. Akili. A-K-I-L-I. Akili. This is a Swahili female name meaning wisdom and intelligence. Here's another one, Akwe. Akwe. A-K-W-E. Akwe. The Luo tribe out of Kenya, female name, that means a peaceful one. Akwe. A-K-W-E. Akwe. Then there's Anisa. Anisa. A-N-I-S-A, pronounced as Anisa. This is a Kiswahili word meaning joy and pleasure. Then there's Ayawu. Ayawu. That's A-N-Y-A-W-U, pronounced as Ayawu. This Igbo of Nigerian name, meaning one who is as beautiful as the rising sun. Wow. Imagine you look on your little girl, and when you see the girl for the first time, you go to the hospital and you hear that your wife have baby and you just come from work and you can't even go home and put down your things. You have to rush to the hospital, and when you see that beautiful little princess, you just drop to your knees and say, wow. Wow. Ayawo. One who is as beautiful as the rising sun. I mean, you think I can make up something like that? Never. So here's some male names now. Do we have any male names that can compete with that kind of thing there? Here's one. Achola. Achola. That's O-C-H-O-L-A. Pronounced actually Ochola. O-C-H-O-L-A. Ochola. The Luo people of Kenya, male name, used when the father died while the mother was pregnant. Ochola. And then there's Olujimi. O-L-U-J-I-M-I. Olujimi. A Yoruba of Nigerian male name, meaning God give me this. So, man gets a son. He was begging for a son all his life, and now he got this little boy. And he know it got to be God give me this, because really, there's no other way he could have get this. I mean, God must love me. So he named the little boy Olujimi, meaning God give me this. Then there's Morote. Morote. M-O-R-O-T-I. Morote. This is a Yoruba male name of Nigeria. It means it is only with God that I stand. It is only with God that I stand. Morote. Oh, here's another one. Owino. O-W-I-N-O. Owino. This is from the Luo people of Kenya, a name for a boy born with the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck. What a boy. and they call him Owino. Then there's Rabo, R-A-B-O, pronounced Rabo. This is from the Hossa people of West Africa, and the name meaning very lucky. What a lucky little boy. Let's name him Rabo. R-A-B-O. Then there's Rafet, R-A-F-F-E-T, pronounced Rafet. This is an Arabic name, male name, from Egypt, meaning a boy of high rank and dignity. Rafet, R-A-F-F-E-T, a boy of high rank and dignity. You can imagine the level of self-esteem these youth would have, knowing they have these kind of powerful names. I mean, who can talk down to children like that? I mean, really? We need to do some retooling. Or else. Yeah, it is now 16 minutes after 2. Let's return to our phone lines now. Greetings.
Greetings, Majesty.
Yes, how you do?
Very good, sir.
Excellent. How can we help you?
I would like a card reading, sir.
Okay, you had one done already, right?
No.
Never ever?
Many years.
Years ago, okay. Well,
yeah.
Let's check it out and see what's going on. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
6.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
1.
That's it. What is your age now?
78.
You is 78.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When is your birth date?
August 27, 1944.
1944. So you are born, the Chinese will say you're born in the year of the monkey, right?
Yeah.
Well, we as Africans, we would not be so rude. So we say you are Ibrahim, you are an Ibrahim man. Which means that your prayer time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Every day between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the afternoon is the perfect time for you to pray. But wait, there's more. Your direction of power is west-southwest. If you can face the west-southwest at that time, you'll be facing your guardian angel, right?
So I would be facing west and turn little to the east, to the south.
Yes. You'll be facing
Okay.
west
To
and
the
turn an
left,
inch
to
to
the
the
left.
left. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely correct.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So you would have made a good soldier when you were young, you know.
Okay.
That never even crossed your mind?
Yes. To be truthful, yes.
Yeah, man. You would have made a wonderful soldier, man, because you were always quite disciplined, right?
True.
That is why you last, my brethren. You've stood the test of time.
Yes, sir.
Your first card here is called Change. Do you take any walks in the morning early?
No, not now. No, I used to like jog in the morning, but the time get too perilous now that I don't, I maybe ride a bicycle more on the veranda more time.
Oh, you mean the stationary bike where you just sit down on it and pedal?
Yes.
Oh. So you say the time get perilous?
Yes, sir.
You mean it's not safe anymore to take a walk?
Well, I don't trust the people. I mean,
You don't trust the people then?
no. There's too much going on to put any trust in anybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, how about really trusting the one that made these people, the Almighty God, right?
Sure, yeah, man. Yes,
Look, let me tell you this.
yes,
The people is not the problem, okay?
yes.
The problem is we have a suspicion about each other because we don't really know ourselves. We don't know each other. And we hear about crime and we feel that somebody will do us something, right?
Right.
But that is not really fair, you know. Let me tell you this. When a person reach your age, right?
Yeah.
Them should think one thing, that the same power that brought them safely from baby to there will take them on to
Yeah.
the end. Okay? So take your
Sure,
walk, take
sure.
your walk, man. Listen, take your walk.
Okay. Okay.
There's no one out there who will hurt you. Not purposely.
Okay. Yeah,
Not
yeah,
purposely. Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Yes.
Most man that you can meet on the road is your color, right?
Sure, yeah, man.
Right. Now, we were designed through the slavery system to not trust each other, you know. Right?
True.
All
true.
right. But we have a built-in gadget inside of us that tell us that the elder should be respected, you know. Okay?
Every time. Every
You
time.
remember when you were young, you had respect for elderly people?
Of course.
So now you are an elderly person. The young don't have no choice. They must respect you. Them don't have no power to hurt you. Because
Okay.
when you were young, you respected elders, didn't you?
Majesty,
Huh?
I hear you. But the things that I hear, like 10 and 12-year-old talking now in my present and staring in my face, I couldn't do that.
No, you couldn't do that
Or
because
anybody went.
no, but listen. These same 10 and 12-year-olds are not going to hurt you. You may feel hurt at what I'm said
Yeah.
because nobody don't really beat up babies anymore. So babies talk
Right.
their mind, and sometimes it come out real raw. Sometimes it come out in a way that nobody couldn't cook it at all, right? But
Yes.
none of those young people will not hurt you, my brethren. You are now an executive elder. You got powers that you don't know about. Okay?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
powers that you have is the circular principle that said what goes around come around. And when you were young, you had respect for elders. Am I true?
True.
So therefore now you're an elder. The young will not hurt you. They cannot hurt you. They do not have the power to do that. Period. All you got to do is
Sound
greet
good.
greet the young people with a smile. Okay?
Okay.
And if it comes
Yeah.
to the worst, you're 78 years old anyway. And them say you're supposed to live to 72 and you're going 78. Right?
Yeah.
A whole heap of broad till you get to know. There's not a time for you to have fear. Fear is madness. Yeah. Fear stops you from full joy in your life. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen.
I hear you, Majesty.
Let me tell you something. I have been to the most so-called dangerous places and ghettos in Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
And I even walk barefoot too. And let me tell you this. The only thing I have ever experienced was love.
Yeah.
Now hold on. I went to places like St. Lucia, Dominica, all them islands there. And chill out in ghettos where them people said this and that and left and right. The only thing I have ever experienced was love. You know why? Because
Yeah.
that's all I expected of people. And that's all I gave to people. Okay?
Yes.
And if somebody kill you, so what? You get to know if there's really a heaven or a hell too, right? You get to meet your grandma and grandpa that you long to see, right? You get it now? Listen,
Yeah.
the man who fear for his life shall lose it. The
Right.
man who don't care if he live or dead will live forever. Can him not care.
Yeah.
You get it? Fear,
Yeah, I do.
listen, fear is the problem. Fear of the unknown, fear of your brother man, fear
Yeah.
of each other, right? Right?
True.
But I'm telling you that a one your age right now would have go somewhere and book a whole heap of foreigners, some Caucasian, what you call white people, and him don't feel that nobody would hurt him, you know?
Yeah.
And him leave there, so I'm going to here with pure black brothers and sisters, and they feel that somebody would do him something. But we have to get
Yeah.
out of that mode. We need mental retooling. Because we're mad and we don't know that we're mad. Here's another
Yeah.
card here, so no. Judgment. Judgment. Now, if you get judgment as your second card, right?
Yeah.
It means that you need to go into a mental mode where you don't even bother judge nobody anymore. Right?
Okay.
Don't bother judge nobody.
Okay.
You know, when I go on the road walking, sometimes I get feelings like, I wonder if a car would have just run off the road and lick me down, right? But
Right.
I quickly let go of that feeling. Like, it's just a thought, you know? I said, look, Lucifer, you're a liar. No car not do me nothing, right?
Serious thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You get it? You have
So
to,
you're
you have to
saying
let
a
go of them. You have to
positive-
let go of them thoughts.
Positive thought.
Yeah, let go.
A
Yeah,
positive
let go
thought.
all
Yeah,
negatives,
yeah.
my brethren, because fear
Really.
is madness. You have people who say that they fear God. You know, that's where you reach. So
Yeah.
they're afraid of God.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to be afraid of God. If you want to fear something, fear your own wrongdoing because it can lead you to a prison, right?
Okay.
So nobody do no wrong, man. Just go through. You have another kind. You know, we need to respect Almighty God, you know.
True.
Not fear God. Respect the Almighty. Respect His word. Respect ourselves. But leave fear out of it totally. Fear is Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Fear, take a walk, man. Breathe in some good oxygen early in the morning, man.
Yeah.
I bet the first time you go on the road and take that walk, you end up somebody give you a couple of East Indian mango, right? Maybe another time you go on the road and somebody give you some Julie. Go on the road another time you get some apples, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go on the road another time and book another brethren where you haven't seen him since school days, and you're like, wow, right here you live, my brethren. I mean, just live up the road, and you realize that your bona fide brethren from long time, they bout and you never did know. Because he was in England and
Right.
he not too long come back and he's in your neighborhood. But if you never take that walk, you wouldn't know your brethren about, right?
Serious thing. Yeah, man.
Let go of preconceived notions of Ray and just take your walk, my brethren, because that is what can save you from all kind of prostate cancer, you know, taking that walk.
Yeah. True.
You have a card here called The Sun. Were you married?
Yeah.
What happened? Where's your wife?
I don't know. We part some many years now, and I don't know if she died or alive.
Okay. You had any children?
Yes, sir.
Them check for you now?
Well, no. Well, one that I never got, never get. She checked for me, but the other one wish me dead.
So the one that didn't get your name, that one
Yeah.
checked for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And the one that got your name would have speak bad things about you. Don't want to forgive things that happen.
Right. Well, he said when my mother died, he said he cried because it should be me.
A boy or a girl?
A boy, sir.
When grandma died, he's saying father should have died.
It shouldn't be his grandmother. It should be me.
Oh boy. So that means that you have a son who you are very much not compatible with, and therefore there has been some bad blood, you know?
Yeah.
When you make babies in years that is not compatible to you, And if you make the baby with a woman who is not compatible to you, you get a serious blow, you know.
True.
It is all about astrology, the compatibility, right?
Yeah.
And then the baby end up saying something that even the baby forget, but you don't forget that because it hurt. Not true?
You can't forget that, man. And if a man wish me dead, we don't want to be in his presence, brethren.
Yeah. But listen.
We can under the same canopy, but I don't want to be under the same roof with them.
I understand. But remember that he didn't kill you, you know. Okay? All right. Thank God he did not kill you.
Yeah.
The truth is he did not kill you, right?
Yeah.
Good. Remember that. Remember that all that is just part of your journey, part of your test.
Yeah.
So, it's a test. No matter what you're telling me, it's just a test. All right?
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Even if worse things happen to you, it's still just a test. Handle it as a test.
Okay.
Handle it as you being in the University of Life and the teachers give you a test that you can't believe, a test that everybody don't know you can't handle, but you need to handle it because that is the deal, that you handle your tests. Don't bother judge him, you know, because let me tell you a secret. You see that wicked boy? Do you know what would happen if a company set and start to beat you up? You know what happened to me? Do you know what that boy would do me? That same wicked boy that said those words. My brethren.
I don't know what this
My
is.
brethren, you don't really know the boy. But I'm telling you, he's just somebody you don't really know him. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, if I go in your area, or if any man go in your area, do you certain things, that same boy will chop off them head. Okay?
I hear you.
And listen, certain boy, them brain not righted neither, you know. Right?
Of course, I hear you.
Certain boy have some little mental glitches that make them behave like real bitchy, right?
Okay.
But you see, when push come to shove, all right, I bet you any amount to anything that whenever you leave this earth, when you visit your funeral, you're going to pee yourself to see who a ball. You can't believe the dirty boy with their ball. You be like, really? Really now? Right?
Yeah,
listen.
Maybe my boy said me should have gone before.
No, man. Stay with me, the man, sure.
I'm with you, man.
Listen, there's a feeling of guilt.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen things happen. I've heard children say some nasty, wicked things. But you see, when the elder died, it take 5 or 6 or 7 of to hold a guy from jumping in the grave, you know?
Yeah.
All right? And we wonder what demon was in that fool when he treat him parent that way. But look how him reduced to rubble now that the parent died.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
I was at my gate one day and I hear a boy tell his mother to suck her mother. Right? You understand? And you know what freaked me out? The boy mother turned and tell him to suck his mother. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, really?
Really?
So I climb up in my mango tree to get a better view. And the two of them, the mother and son, they go along bad out there, you know?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know when they made it back, but I know that less than a year later, the mother died.
Okay.
I'm a brethren. None of it can comfort that boy. None of it. We tried, you know. Jano, we tried. And up to last week, the man tell me, say, every time he remember how him carry along his mother so scruffy that day, right? Him look on him can't believe that him telling mother those nasty words, you know. Because him can't figure out what that was all about.
Yeah.
Him tell him don't know what demon did enter him. And worse yet, him don't know what demon enter him mother neither.
Yeah, true.
Now
true.
she's gone. Mommy is gone, never to be seen again. And the brethren is broken, probably for life.
Yeah.
So hear me now, my brethren. You see, young people, no matter what them say, you have to have a certain point where you just let go of the pain that they cause you. Okay?
Yes,
Because
sir.
at the end of the day, you don't know your son. You just don't know him. Do you remember what
Okay.
year? You remember what year he was born?
Yeah.
What year he born?
1969, March 27.
1969.
Yeah.
And what year? And you born what?
44.
Good. So you born the year of the monkey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your son born the year of the rooster, right?
Okay.
Let me see what happened when monkey people and rooster people meet. Hold on. Let's see here. We got monkey and rooster people. Here it is. Monkey and rooster. It says here, they will be able to communicate to a certain degree only. They can only communicate to a certain level. They will tolerate each other, but mutual cooperation is required. Okay?
Okay.
Only cool ties. So, them can be cool, but them not really bona fide brethren.
Okay.
Them don't really have a feeling of kinship or brotherhood or no really loving feeling toward each other. Them tolerate each other. You understand?
Yes,
So now you would have certain ways that is okay, but it's not okay for him.
Yeah.
And he will have certain ways that is okay for enough people. It's not okay for you.
Okay.
And then his mother now maybe all a different kind of thing now where can help stoke the fire. Right?
Yeah.
So, to be truly powerful as an elder now, you need to just forgive all that and just cool. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, if anybody ever hurt you and that young boy catch them, you cannot save that person, Him go done that. Them done them, man. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
In other words, then, he love you, but he don't have the tools to express that love.
Okay.
And you hurt because of what he said, because you love him. But you don't really have the tools to really reach out to him because you really hurt at what him say. But him don't forget what him saying, unless you remind him all the time, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You have a card right here that says love. That means the only thing you need to focus on now, listen, this is your final hours,
Yeah.
You're 78 for crying out loud. So the only thing you need to focus on now is love. Like perpetuate love. Like create the atmosphere of love around you. Through you and with everyone around you. Even if there is some people that negative bad.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? That is your test in life. That's where it reached for you. Okay? You have another card here, so now called Desolation, which actually is a card that shows, now Desolation have this big symmetry in it. So this is saying here that you should not depress yourself by making yourself feel desolate anymore.
Okay.
Because a lot of those who love you, you have no idea that them love you. Some people you think hate you. If them they really hate you, them kill you a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
Yeah.
They got people there who hate themselves, my brethren. It's just that they're not brave enough to take their own life, right?
Okay.
So if them hate themselves, then what about you? They could have loved you and you don't know.
Yeah.
Until you visit your own funeral and see them as you're like, really? Because you will go to your own funeral, okay?
Yeah.
Every person goes to their own funeral. I can guarantee you that. Because there's nowhere else for them to go.
Okay.
The ancestors show them everything. You get to know the final truth of your existence happens when you die. That's when you really get to understand what impact you had on the people around you. When you die.
Majesty, look like me credit. Don't
worry about credit, man. You're reading done. Your last card is unity, which means that the only thing you need to strive for right now is unity among you and your children and your family members and your parents and your neighbors and everybody, okay?
Okay.
And your parents too, in your heart, even though them gone, but them not really gone nowhere.
Yeah. Think me have a minute left. If you have any lucky number me can get.
Well, you wouldn't get those kind of numbers in cards. You get it when you do a name reading. So one of these days you call me and get a name reading, okay?
All right. Cool.
All right. You take care, my brethren.
And thank you for your time.
Blessed. And remember, the key word now is reparation. Repair the love. Okay?
Okay.
Blessed. I like to big up some people, Yes, man. People like Trudy Lavroff in California. Trudy, big up yourself. Cindy Abrams in St. Lucia Castries. She don't leave our show at all. Cindy, you're sweet. Tony Hill from Vancouver Island. Hey, Tony, me see the video you sent me with them fish. How them fish bigger than you, my brethren? Am I going to a river and catch fish bigger than himself? Well, that should have been me, Jano. This is what you call positive envy, right? Okay. Joy Lindsay in Scotland. Joy, you're nice. Lloyd Brown in Ireland, a teacher, a lecturer. Lloyd, big up your chest. Chinloy Hudson in New York. Chinloy happened to be a banker, actually. Bankers, them slick, them know the money there. Right. Tony Duet in New Jersey. Tony went and get a hairdo. He went to a barber, but I don't understand because the brethren had ball. The brethren go to a barber. So how would I go? Tony, you need to call me tomorrow and explain why your wife say you're gone to the barber. Because that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You had ball. So please clear up that, please. Patrick Sawyer in Toronto, Canada. Patrick, nice up the place. The man of a sound system in Toronto. And I hear that the brethren play at Niagara last Sunday. And nice up the place. Patrick, the world is ready for you, man. So there you have it. Brethren and sisters from around the world. My dear brothers and sisters, lovers of the truth, I would like to give you an insight. I am confident that if you look deep within yourself, you will see what I see. If indeed we are on the same page, if indeed we are the same species. Whether we are the same race is not even important. Here is a realistic answer to a question few people has ever asked. The answer to which is hidden in full view. The question is as follows. Why does a human being have, in general, 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes on each foot? Why did our universal parents, the positive force, Father Time, And the absolute feminine principle, Mother Nature, designed us that way. Everyone can see that it was a stroke of absolute genius to create us that way. After all, we handle ourselves perfectly with these limbs. 5 fingers in each hand give us perfection in handling things, and 5 toes on each foot give us perfect rhythm, balance, and excellent movement. Numerically, 5 is connected to the priesthood, to prayer, to blessings, but it is also the number of returning. I can give you something and you can return it to me safely and securely using a hand and its 5 fingers. This gives credibility to the notion that we may be returning residents to planet Earth every 5 generations. You see, every aspect of creation is within itself a doorway to an insight. An insight is a hidden truth, a bigger picture than the one you see at face value. Now, let me be clear on this. You are now listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. The station is Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Now, it is important to note that wisdom is pure and without any guile, trickery, or agenda. Now, let me be clear on this. I have not read this information on the internet or in a book or heard it in any speech or even receive it in any dream apart from the obvious dream of finding the truth and recognizing it. So therefore, I must humbly admit that I have no compelling evidence to substantiate this seemingly unusual claim, any more than a believer can prove his religious belief. But wisdom came to me even as a youngster, and behold, she found me very handsome. She opened my eyes to the truth, and I recognized it as something I always knew from different lifetimes, a phenomena that is not always easy to explain to people who have chosen to believe that past and future lifetimes does not exist. But the truth has been factual, logical, and most of all, honest. And so I have developed trust in every insight provided by my logical mind. Have you ever considered that you are your distant ancestor, your great ancestor? Why did you return to Earth, my brother or sister? Consider the possibility that you return to pay your bill, to learn more, to gather wisdom, and finally be one with God again. Perhaps you came to be perfected, to be corrected, to be enlightened, or even to be punished, or even blessed. Now, it is true that there's nothing new under the sun. Therefore, all teachings have already been taught. But I am here now to remind you that there are hidden levels of truth in every normal or simple phenomena. If you choose to not look, then you have chosen not to see. And there's none so blind as he or she who refuse to see, based on preconceived, one-sided notions of what they perceive as the truth. Anyway, however you treated other people in your past lifetime dictates exactly how people will treat you in this lifetime. I am sure thousands of writers have said that throughout the history of mankind, but most of us have refused to listen. So we create crime, and it happened to us in the following lifetime. First, we are the victor, then we reborn and become the victim. Yet, few people truly understand the origin of tragic events in their lives involving crime and violence. But do the maths. Get the memo. No good deed goes unrewarded. No evil deed goes unpunished. If that is not true, then what is true? You are free to believe or know these facts. You're also free to live in absolute denial and be a stranger to the truth. Is it not fair and an honest expectation that we receive that which we had given to others? Is it not fair that universal justice exists based on the circle, the logical fact that what goes around comes around? If this is a fair presumption, in your mind, you are a realistic and honest individual. If this whole narrative sounds stupid, silly, the figment of a ridiculous imagination, then you are a stranger to the spirit of truth. At least for now. Perhaps for you, ignorance is bliss, so it is folly to be wise. In your next lifetime, you'll probably see the light of truth. You'll have no choice. It will be clearer to see then. Absolutely. Another unasked question is, if no holy books existed, no Bible, no Quran, no holy books, would you not see the common sense in improving your own security by obeying the golden rule which says, do unto others as you would love them to do unto you? If you oppose the golden rule, you are a child of chaos, not harmony. Perhaps you are from a different planet, one that is not round, perhaps oblong. One where the people's heads are not round, perhaps some other shape. Perhaps only vampires could live there. But I say unto you, my friend, welcome to planet Earth, a place that encourages us to behave in a way that gives a fair chance of survival to everyone. A place we could choose to exist in a win-win reality. For then, and only then, can we truly claim to actually regenerate goodness, to actually unite with Almighty God. This, my dear family, is wisdom unveiling. Yeah, let's talk about a herb now. Let's get herby now, real herby. Let's talk about a herb that almost everyone's supposed to know this herb, sweet basil. Hey, I cooked some rice with it, I think it was Sunday, and that was yesterday. Yeah. I put some sweet basil leaves in it. Oh, it was a perfume, man. The rice was out of this world. So let's talk about sweet basil. Basil is a herb in the mint family. It adds flavor to food, and its nutrients may provide great health benefits. Sweet basil, which real name is Ocimum basilicum. That's the botanical word. Ocimum basilicum. Plays a role in many Mediterranean and particularly Italian cuisines. It forms the basis of pesto and adds a distinctive flavor to salads, pasta, pizza, and other dishes. Indonesian, Thai, and Vietnamese cuisines also feature this herb. In the diet, sweet basil can provide vitamins, minerals, and a range of antioxidants. Its essential oil may also have medicinal benefits. Sweet basil is available in many grocery stores, while other varieties have different tastes and fragrances. Another type of basil is tulsi, or holy basil, Ocimum santum. This plant plays a therapeutic role in Tamil and Ayurvedic medicines, that is over in India, which are predominantly practiced in Southeast Asia. This is different from sweet basil. Now let's talk about the nutrition value. A serving of 2 tablespoons of this fresh herb contains only 1 calorie. It has 0.2 grams of protein, 0.1 grams of carbs, 0.1 grams of fiber, and an impressive 16 grams of potassium. It contains 5% daily recommended vitamin A, 1% of your daily calcium requirement, and 1% of your daily requirement of iron. Now, for centuries, basil has been considered an essential natural medicine in India, and especially in Africa. Use of this herb has been prescribed for the following: improving digestion, treating headaches, fighting cold, increasing mental alertness. Sweet basil acts as an aphrodisiac. That means take it the right way and you become a bad butting Billy. You can imagine if you make some sweet basil tea and you make some clove tea and then mix them together, sweeten with little 2 bits of honey. Can you imagine if you drink that like on a regular basis? You're supposed to be respected sexually. Yeah. It will sure help you in improving your sexual performance, I can tell you that. There are many other benefits of basil, including the following. It's an antimicrobial agent. Basil has been shown to have strong effects when it comes to inhibiting the growth of bacteria like E. coli, cholera, staphy, listeria, and shigella. This is due to the presence of various oils and constituents that gives it a strong aroma along with antimicrobial properties. The eugenol in basil reduces inflammation and swelling, acting as both a pain reducer and means of breaking a fever. Basil is good for your heart health as well. Basil is recommended for cardiovascular health due to its high levels of beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that stops free radicals from damaging cells. It also prevents free radicals from oxidizing cholesterol in the bloodstream. It also improves sleep. This herb is a great source of magnesium, which improves blood flow and can aid in sleep issues. Studies have also shown that basil, rich in antioxidant properties, aids in lowering blood sugar levels and managing diabetes, reducing oxidative stress, also supports liver function and prevents metabolic syndrome, providing a boost to the immune system at the same time. Research has even shown that basil has the potential to protect you from cancer. This is due to the presence of phytochemicals like rosmarinic acid, eugenol, apigenin, and carnosic acid in it. These acting ingredients help to prevent radiation-induced DNA damage. One study has also revealed that clove basil has the potential to inhibit cell proliferation and induce apoptosis. Basil is thought to reduce cortisol levels, which can help those people who are chronically suffering from depression or stress. The combination of antioxidant chemicals with antibacterial benefits makes basil excellent for skin health. It aids in preventing acne and keeping your skin younger looking. It also helps reduce signs of aging, such as wrinkles and increased skin elasticity. Serious cooks across the world love to have a pot of fresh basil growing in the kitchen. From creative cocktails to marinara sauce, basil is a culinary staple. Basil is one of the most popular dried spices due to its versatility. Caution: basil is not recommended in high doses for children or women during pregnancy or women that are breastfeeding. Stop taking it 2 weeks before any surgery due to its impact on blood clotting. And finally, basil is a magical herb used by mystics around the world in sessions of prayer as an incense when asking God and the angels for any specific favor. Man, your whole place tear down, man. From more bait in the grill, the place tear down. X amount of man blazing chalice. The whole place smell away. But you know what? Yeah. So those who are herbalists, them don't know what we're talking about. The whole place tear down. Because years the man them never hear that tune, you know. And they had no idea that Jacob had it up his sleeve. Why? It's now 3:22 in Jamaica. Concrete Castle King. What a sin thing. Let's return to our phone lines now before somebody get vexed. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
Well, I'm not too good, you know.
What happened to you, man?
Oh, God. Turn up here. Just a minute. Turn up here. Yes, Majesty.
What happened?
I got to get him, man.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I would like a card reading.
Well, okay, let me do it, man, but don't get me frightened about you no good. You got me trembling on my brethren. You can't do my work in peace, you know.
Okay,
After hearing a tune like Concrete Jungle King.
Yes, I listen to you.
Years we didn't hear that tune, didn't you?
Yes.
The last time we heard that tune was about 8 years ago.
By Dennis, bro.
Yeah. Nobody hear the tune.
Yes. You know, I've been years now I'm trying to get you.
Listen, man.
Trying to get you. Sometimes to get this course, but you know, we never give up.
You must never give up, you know. Listen, the only time you lose the game of life is when you stop trying.
Yes, that's right.
Remember me tell that.
Yes.
Listen, I know a brethren who was trying to get a certain girl, right?
Yes.
5 years the brethren begged the girl, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she running away.
Oh, my.
Guess what? They married last week.
You still never lose it.
They married last week.
I mean that.
My brethren, 5 years the brethren begged the girl. She don't give him no time of day. If at 3 o'clock, she don't tell him what time it is.
Yeah.
If at 1 o'clock, she don't tell him what time it is. Right?
Okay.
And then I heard the news last week that them get married. I was like, really?
That's wonderful. That's great.
And then, suppose you see them, no man, 2 little lovebirds.
I imagine it.
My brethren. I don't even know if I don't know if anybody know how hard them try, but him try, you know.
Yes, trying best, but never lose yet.
The brethren never give up.
Never.
Suppose you see the girl, man. No, if you see the girl, you know. The girl out of this world, man. And the brethren, wow.
What is
really
the
and
man?
truly, really
what
and truly.
What is the man in most cases?
Yeah.
I know that.
But I mean, but they me try to take off my hat to him, but I wasn't wearing a hat. I had to just easy myself here, man. Listen, call in number from 1 to 10.
Okay. 7.
Come again.
5,
Come again.
8,
Come again.
9,
Come again.
3,
Come again.
2,
Come again.
7 again.
That's it. You're done now.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, what happened to your mommy?
My mother,
Yeah.
she passed on good time, you know.
Were you close?
Yeah, we were close together.
I get the impression that she's with you, man.
Pardon?
I get the impression that she's now with you in a good way, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, not in a duppy kind of way, but in a loving kind of way.
Yes.
You know them kind of way?
Yes. Because we were very close, you know.
Yes, man.
Mm.
What a good thing, man. You have a card here called the King of Innovation. This put you up as a good king. You got children?
Oh, yes.
How much children God bless you with?
10.
My brethren. You're serious?
Oh, yes.
You met 10 children?
Yes. But I lose 2.
So that means you would have had 12?
No, I lose 2 out of the
Oh,
10.
you got 8 left now?
Yes. Yes.
So how you get along with your children?
Well, some of them.
Mm-hmm. How much of them you get along with now?
Pardon?
How much of them you get along with?
Oh, well, it's about
About 6?
yes.
Okay. You know, I keep saying, you know, making children, right?
Yes.
Remember, we don't usually like really have a chart. We don't really know who we're making, you know.
Yes, that's it.
Now you got certain years you can make some children where really and truly better you never had them. Pure problem, pure disrespect.
Yes.
Because they're not compatible with you. Them is people that you wasn't supposed to bring in.
No, they can't correspond. They can't.
Yeah, because we
correspond,
don't. But listen, we're retooling now. That's why we're producing 12 books, right?
Oh, yes.
A book for each type of person, so that when you study your book about you, you know exactly who goes with you.
Yes.
So that you can build your babies and know who they are and how they will flex with you no matter what.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
What a breakthrough, man. But that's what we need. This card, the King of Innovation, suggests that you are going to be recognized, you know, for your work and for your goodness, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and your love life will improve. How's your love life now?
Well, it's not too bad, you know.
You're going with things.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, you're going with things, my brethren. You have a next card here now called the Emperor. How did you get along with your father?
Well, I don't know my father, you know.
Well, it is written, you know. It is written, you know, that when your mother or your father forsake you, then the Almighty Creator will take you up, right?
Yes, really.
The Emperor represents God, you know. So, God is with you, okay?
Yes.
You have another card here now called Preparation. You are about to get some kind of grandchild. Yes. Someone is pregnant or getting pregnant or planning to be pregnant, but some pregnant business is going to go on. Right? You have another card here now, and it's the King of Conception, suggesting that you will team up with another brethren and do some business, you know.
Oh, yes?
Yes. You don't have nothing in mind?
Yes, yes.
Maybe one of you got the idea, the next one have the money. You put your things together and build up a vibe, right?
Yes.
You have another card here now called Dominion, suggesting that you are going to be pulling money from 2 different sources. So I think your days of broke pocketness nearly gone, you know.
Okay.
And you have a card here now called Completion, suggesting that you are going to complete your house. You have your own house?
Yes, I have a house and finished.
Is it finished now?
No, it's not finished.
You can complete it, my Bridget.
Okay.
I can make up something like that. And finally, we have a card called Speed. There's going to be speedy changes in your life for the better.
Why?
So hear me now, man. pure goodness, and mercy and niceness, So big up yourself. Now, do you have a question for me?
Yes.
What's the question?
Question that I want to ask you. You see, I'd like to know my prayer time.
Oh, what year did you come on the planet Earth? What year you touched down on Earth?
1944.
44?
Yes.
What date?
February.
Okay, so you're born in the year of the monkey, right?
Yes.
So we call you Ibrahim. You are an Ibrahim man. So anyhow you hear me, come on the radio and says the book of Ibrahim is ready, grab the book of Ibrahim. Because the average person only know themselves by about 5%, So when you get a book about you, not about Christopher Columbus, not about the great Marco Polo or the great whatever, the book about the great you.
Yes.
That is when you enter the lion, right?
Yeah, did you get the date?
You say you're born in 1944.
1944, February. Right.
Yeah. So you are Ibrahim. That means that your prayer time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes.
You ever pray at that time yet from your barn?
If I ever pray?
Between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Never.
Huh?
I pray, but I don't know exactly.
You don't pray at that time. Listen, nobody in the right mind don't pray at that time. Them time people up and down doing their thing and working and coming from work and going to doing different things, right?
Yeah.
I know people
from 3 to 5.
Yeah, nobody don't pray at that time, right?
No.
I know people have sex at that time because people have sex at every time, right? But nobody don't pray between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., my brother. But that's your prayer time,
Oh, in the evening.
Yeah. So imagine you praying, right? At the time when most human beings not praying. Could you imagine, right? How the angels gonna be really checking you, because you're one of the few people praying,
Yes.
They must listen to you. Who else am gonna listen to? When the boss not praying?
Definitely.
No, man, life-initely, man. Don't use words like death, man. Life-initly, right? Life-initly.
Yes.
Remember, you're in the university now,
Mm-hmm.
Life-initly. So, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay?
Yeah, next question. Can I ask you next question?
Wait, hold on. Your direction of power is very important because you need to face your angel,
Okay.
It is west, southwest. That means you need to face the west and turn an inch to the left. And you'll be facing your guardian angel. What is your question now?
Yes, it's the 2 of my children, then, out of the 10, 2 died.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and I don't know really how what caused them it. One, a big son died in America about 2 years ago.
Your big son died?
Yes, in America.
In America? What them say cause it?
They say it was leukemia.
A what?
Leukemia.
Cancer of the blood.
Uh-huh.
So you don't know what could make him get leukemia?
No.
Huh?
No, Majesty. No, Majesty.
But let me tell you what could make him get leukemia. Seriously now. You see the car them with the man them buy? These nice modern cars?
Yes.
They are built with some poison in the dashboard and in the upholstery. The man them who build them car put poison in them,
Yes.
In other words, your car is set to kill you. But here's how the poison works now. When you have your car parked in maybe a garage or even outside in the sun, and you get in the car and you practice, start the engine and go on about your business and breathe in the AC and everything, right?
Yes,
you're breathing in that poison because you're supposed to roll down the windows and let the car air out.
Yes, fresh air.
Yeah, once you breathe in that, when you get in any car and you smell the upholstery, from you can smell all the seat, them smell the leather and everything, the poison is flowing.
Yes, Majesty, because, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Sometime we went to town and when we finished the run around, and ready to go into a taxi, they park in the sun, and when you're going in it, you smell.
Exactly. That is poison. That's a deadly poison, right?
Okay.
It's a carcinogenic poison where the man them build the things with that poison in it, right?
Okay.
In other words, You have some people out there that feel that them is supposed to keep humanity to a certain level.
Yes.
And them feel that too much people on the ship. But them can't really ask people to jump in the sea and make shark bite eat them.
Yes.
Because that is ridiculous.
Yes.
So no, them put poison in some of everything. So that some people will just die out.
Yes.
And
that's what caused.
all right, let me explain something. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is reality. The man them say they have a thing called global warming, right?
Yes.
Where the earth getting too warm and enough ice melting down from the ice caps in the cold North Pole and blah blah blah.
Yes.
Right? So the governments know the world decide that them gonna do some things, but what them saying is to cut down on the greenhouse gases. But nobody don't have the balls to implement what them saying.
Okay.
So not working. Them still pollute the world same way. So reach a point where some people who feel that them is super responsible for Earth.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of people them, if them come from a different planet, that them thinking different to we are, whatever, right? So everything is set, a certain agenda is set. So now your car have poison in it. The more modern and the more super duper your car is, the more poison in it.
Yes, because sometimes the sun is very hot. I'm going to go in my just you smell all like this.
Exactly. When you smell that, you must roll down the car glass.
Yes.
Right?
Sometimes when you're going and
If you practice breathing in that and then turn on the AC and breathe in that as well, right? After a while, you develop cancer in your blood.
Oh, yes.
You understand? Because this kind of poison, when it go in your bloodstream, it can't come out, it just build up and create a cancer. Okay? Huh? I can't hear you.
I'm saying that I want to ask you one more question. I don't want to keep it long.
Yes, so I'm saying that may well be what killed your son.
Yeah.
The car probably killed him, most likely. I would vouch for that any day. That's how him died.
Yes.
Give me the other question now.
Yes, I have two sons in Canada. Those two sons follow the eldest one.
They were born after the elder one, yes.
Yes, so they're in Canada.
Where, Toronto?
Yes, in Toronto.
Toronto?
Yes, they were Toronto. And I'd like to know if all is well with them.
You want to know if all what?
I would like to know all is well with them.
No, but your voice breaking up though.
Yeah, I'm saying that I would like to know if all is well with them.
Put it this way, right?
Yeah.
The term "if all is well" is a very tough terminology, because technically all is not well with anyone, right? You get it?
Yeah,
I mean, nothing is working exactly how anyone planned or visualize it to work, right?
Okay.
And everyone basically have something wrong with them. Them just don't know that there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's only when them collapse and go doctor, them here, so them have this, them have that, them have the left. But something wrong with everyone basically, right?
Okay.
You understand? Because they put all kind of chemicals in the foods, right?
Yeah.
You got poison in your car. You understand? There's something wrong with everything. Some things get tampered with, but this is not like a government conspiracy, It's like you have some entities, some kind of people who run certain things who honestly or dishonestly believe that too much people live on Earth.
Okay.
Period. In other words, them don't seem to mind if them dead too. That's where it reach. Okay?
I hear you.
I'm not talking about wicked people. I'm talking about people who just concern and just set things a certain way. And for you and me, it's wicked because we don't want nobody killed, right?
Okay. Okay.
But for them think them doing something that was needed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Come when a man get cancer or a woman get cancer, them take such a long time. You can write your will, right? You can set your house in order. You can even buy a casket and put it down knowing that you're soon gone, right? So cancer is the chosen sickness.
Yes.
So now, the question now is if all is well with your children, right?
Yes, with those two. Yeah.
That almost cannot be answered. Because all not well with no one.
Yeah.
The only thing we can do is pray for the best. Pray at your prayer time.
Okay, that is the
do everything in your power to eat. You see mushrooms?
Yes.
Mushrooms can save you from developing cancer cells. Mushrooms, you know. Oh, when last you see somebody eating mushrooms?
I couldn't tell when.
That's my point. But almost every supermarket got mushrooms right now, you know.
And sell it here.
Huh?
They sell it at the business place.
Yeah, listen, my brethren. Go in any major supermarket, like the big supermarket.
Yeah.
Mushrooms in there. I see some mushroom big like my face. I see mushrooms little. I see mushroom big like your face.
Yeah.
So just go and check it out. When you get mushrooms, find a way to eat them.
Yeah.
Right? Most people will just cook them in them food. But I figure to eat them raw would be more powerful.
Oh, that would be better. That way would be better.
Yeah. More powerful for sure. Right?
You know, I have it in mind to come and see you in person.
Listen, man, you're saying to me you want to come see me, just call my number. 876-844-2295.
Yeah, I know the number.
Yeah? And just let me know that you're coming.
Okay, can I give you a call then?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
All right?
I'll alert you.
All right, so you take it easy, my brethren.
Yeah, the way to turn to the fire is south to...
No, man. No. I did say you was an Ibrahim man, right?
Yeah.
So your direction will be west, southwest. That means you must face the west. Okay. You know how to face west?
Yes.
Because the sun set in the west and the sun go down the west.
Yes.
So anytime you see the sun going down, just watch him. See? I know that's west. And you turn an inch to the left of the sun.
Oh.
You see, once you establish that one day, you will never have to worry about that again. Because you know where to look, right?
Okay.
So face the west, southwest, and talk to your God, my brethren.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Listen, this is not a belief system, you know. This is knowledge.
I understand.
It works beautifully. No, it works in ways that you can't believe.
Yes, a miracle way.
All right. Let me tell you something. One day, give a mechanic my car, right?
Mm-hmm.
To put a transmission in the car. Now, meanwhile, I driving my brethren them car and
yeah.
I forget all about my car. But a month gone now, and I suddenly remember my car.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not that I didn't remember all along, you know, but I suddenly get real serious about it now.
Yes.
But when I'm about to call the mechanic, I realize it is my prayer time.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, before I call the mechanic, let me pray. I call me prayer time. So I pray, face my direction and blah, blah, right? So I find myself telling the angel, I said, Father, look, you know, it would be nice if I had more than one car.
Yeah.
Because I drive in other man car. Suppose the man them car get something wrong with it. I have to repair the man car. I still, you know.
What the time you'd have to repair the man car and
exactly. So I say it would be nice enough if I had two cars, Jano, right?
Not anything wrong with one. You have
exactly.
one to take your wrong.
So when I finish lamenting now, you know, I done praying now, you know. So I called the mechanic. When they called the transmission man, said, boy, King Majesty, Jano Star. You know, me can't tell the I no lie. I said, wait, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
The man said, woman leave him, you know. And him get depressed.
Stress out.
The man get depressed when he feel as though he would just kill himself. So I said, my brethren, hold on. There's a month now I give you $100,000 to put the tranny in the car and X amount coming out is yours and you pay for the tranny but you still give me back my car. Look how long that is. The man said, John, no sir, I mean even look on your car. So I said, what should I do now? What should I do?
The
Right?
guy has problem.
The man said feel like he would have just killed himself. I said, I tell you what, if you want to kill yourself, I got some nice brand new rope in my yard, it still got the price tag and thing on it. So don't use no DB rope, If you can kill yourself, let me bring this brand new rope for you, man. But put in the tranny in my car first. And then
Yes,
then we can work then we can work on you killing yourself. Apart from that, don't bother kill yourself. Fix my car. So the man start to laugh, right? Because the man, because that not gonna make nothing.
They're not going to help him because his soul gone.
I said, my brethren, look, hear me now, man. You got enough other women out there, So you have a choice. You can kill yourself, I will help you with the rope, or just wait upon Almighty God, right, to send you another woman. You may get a better one.
Oh.
I said, but before you do anything about killing self, right? Put the
Make sure you can fix up your car
fix up my car.
before you taking life.
All right, but hold on. While I talking to the man, I hear beep, beep, somebody trying to get to me on the phone. So I said, listen, man, we talk. Me call you back
Okay,
tomorrow.
then.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, respect, see?
Okay, then. Be good. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can go on. I talking.
Okay.
After the brethren, I have the phone, a man called me. Man said, King Majesty, what go on? So I tell the man, I give a man my car to put a transmission in it, a horse dead on cow fat. And the man tell me this and that and left and right. The man start to laugh. The man said, what kind of king you are? I don't answer him. And the man said, yeah, Dibby King. I said, true, me a Dibby King. I said, but why you call me? I said, but why you call me a Dibby King? The man said, you ever hear about king have one chariot? I said, no, I true. me is really a Dibby King, right? Hold on. The man said, why you don't come check me tomorrow? I said, but I can't check you because I don't know who you are.
No, I don't know nothing about him.
Yeah, I know the man. The man said, come check me this place and that place. And I go check the man next day. The man gave me a brand new car with plastic on the seat just coming from Japan,
Really?
Yeah, all they had to do is go to insurance and insure it.
Oh,
It
my.
don't cost me a cent.
That's it.
AC blowing cold like winter.
You mean that?
No, hold on. Remember, I tell you, I just talk at my prayer time and face my appropriate direction, right? Lamenting about car business and I should have had 2 cars and blah blah. And next day I had 2 cars. Right? So you see when they go now and look for the transmission man now, but me even had to turn around tip the man the money because me say if that brethren did not lapse, when one car wouldn't have 2. Right? So
Yeah.
that's why sometimes we need to stop cussing and carrying on,
Yeah, that's what the shit.
Yeah, but listen, out of evil cometh good. And it turned out to be not evil at all. It's a good thing. But praying at your prayer time, my brethren, there's something in it.
Yes.
Something
Have a
in
lot
it.
to do with the life.
There's something in it.
Yes.
Right? This is not just a belief. It works. Okay?
Okay.
So, King Man, you take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Man, thanks.
And we'll talk again.
Oh, gosh, man. Thanks for each having...
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Thanks for each having life, my brethren. Bless you.
Okay, be good.
No, not be good. You better be good because you good already. Take it easy.
Yes,
No. A lot of people get stroke, A lot of people get stroke. It's very sad, Part of it is because nobody don't fast, Everybody eat every day and them eat. But if you have someone working for you and you don't ever give them a day off, at some point, the business gonna collapse. So you have all these internal body parts and they work overtime. At some point, you need to just give them some serious rest. Do some fasting. Fasting can block you from getting cancer, stroke, diabetes, everything, just fasting. Seriously. So let's say now that you know someone that have a stroke and you want to help him. Well, there's a herbal combination named Garlicin HC. That's Garlicin HC. Garlicin and then H and C. Now let's talk about the physiologic action. This is a combination of herbs which supports the cardiovascular system, the whole veins up to the heart and blah blah. It helps to strengthen the heart while building and cleansing the arteries and veins. And the single herbs involved in this is cayenne, you know cayenne pepper, comfrey, evening primrose oil, fish oil, garlic, golden seal, and rose, a herb named rose hips. And then there's vitamins involved: vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin E, niacin, inositol, and choline. Well, hold on. The minerals involved now are multi-mineral, plus calcium and magnesium. Also, cold press, you can use cold press coconut oil. In almost every major supermarket now you can buy virgin, if you see a bottom of virgin coconut oil, that's cold press. Yeah. And these things help. I actually get this information from Natural Treatments and Remedies, a book named Natural Treatments and Remedies. Another book called The Complete Natural Health Encyclopedia, by a man named D. Nyholt. All right. Right. Yeah, I have some youth who them sleeping and them teeth grinding all the time. What do you do with these people, Anyway, to stop teeth grinding, there's a herb named chamomile. You can buy chamomile in any supermarket, tea bags. Chamomile. And another herb named skullcap. You combine the two, equal amount of the two. And you can give the person a multivitamin, which is, capsules with all the vitamins in it. And vitamin B complex. And for best results, you let them take these tablets before bedtime. Also, you can give them some other calcium supplement. And this information comes from a book called How to Get Well by P. Erola. And the Vitamin Bible by E. Mindell. Hold on. Some people have some serious issue, with skin ulcers. Ulcers of the skin. Some people got some serious sores that them find that them can't get rid of. There's a herbal combination named SKIN. May have another name. It is like the myrrh golden seal combination. Physiologic action. Ingredients needed by the body to heal ulcers, cuts, wounds, bruises, sprains, and burns. Good as a poultice for external wounds. And the vitamins involved is folic acid, pantothenic acid, vitamin C and vitamin E. And the minerals is what? A multi-mineral complex. Also aloe vera. Skin ulcers that do not heal. You need the aloe vera. Vitamin E. A topical application of comfrey root and or the comfrey tea leaves. Dressed with a paste made of raw garlic on gauze for 8 to 10 hours. Take vitamin C, vitamin A, zinc, and calcium orally. You find this kind of information in a book called The Aloe Vera Handbook by M. Skosin, and another book called How to Get Well by P. Arola. So don't forget, there's things out there, natural things that really and truly can be used and help to heal ulcers and sores and all that. So, I'm calling on all the herbalists to create things that you can help people. The pharmaceuticals are doing what they can. The herbalists also need to do what they can. Chemical drugs work well with some people. It doesn't work well with some people. Some people want to use herbs and some people just don't want to use herbs. So everyone's supposed to, get something that they can use. This is not a competition. There's enough space for everyone to get help. And everything, whether chemical or herbs, come from earth anyway. So we're not saying this is bad for and that is bad. That song, Words of Wisdom, carry me to the bone, man. I mean, oh my gosh, man. Dennis Emmanuel Brown, man. General. We don't know when we will see another brethren like Dennis Brown again. We could only ball. Believe you me, only ball. Well, some people sleep and get some dreams and then they want to know what this dream means. For instance, a brethren would they dream him see a doctor. Yeah. But I don't mind the brethren dream him see a doctor, but the brethren try to wake me up at nearly 4 o'clock in the night to tell me him dream him see a doctor. Someone want to make me sick too? I mean, Jano Star, let me get some sleep, man. Doctor! To see a doctor denotes gain. I thought it denotes sickness, but not good sign. To see a doctor in your sleep denotes gain. To have one attend to you is a sign of happiness, followed by great prosperity. Now, who would believe something like that? Really? You think I can make up something like that? That is totally off the wall. A dog. To see a dog denotes that your friends will aid you financially. To hear one bark denotes happiness. If he bites you, be careful how you transact your business, as this is a sign of losses. A black dog denotes deceit and treachery. Boy, everything comes up from black. Jano. A white dog, joy and happiness. You see what we may talk about. It also denotes a loving wife or sweetheart. To see dogs fighting denotes persecution. To play with them, loss of goods. A sleeping dog denotes that you will succeed in your present undertakings. A doll. To dream of having a beautiful doll, like a doll baby, is a sign of excessive pleasure. Wow. Dollar bill. To dream of a dollar bill, people don't have dollar bills anymore. Anyway, let me run with it. To dream of a dollar bill, paper money, is a sign of good humor. To give one away denote that you will receive an expensive present. Dolphin. To see a dolphin swimming denotes profitable employment followed by years of prosperity. But to see a dead dolphin, loss of position, it is an omen of poverty. Dominoes. To dream of dominoes foretell true courtship, which will end in matrimony. That means after you done chat to the girl and this and that and left and right, you're gonna get married. Holy macaroni, right? Donkey. If you dream you see a donkey, it denotes hard work but good pay. Door. To dream of a large wooden door denotes security. To see an iron door denotes that you will not derive any benefit from the money that you have saved. To turn away from them is a sign of profit and loss. Dove. To see a dove in your sleep denote that you will receive a declaration of love from your sweetheart. Wow, why me can't get a dream like that? Genoa. Dragonfly. To dream of a dragonfly denote that you will be attacked with a filthy disease. Dresses. To dream of new pretty dresses denote long life and happiness. The old dress is a sign of deception. Drinks. To dream of seeing various kinds of drinks denote that you will take a haphazard trip which will prove advantageous to you. Drive. To drive cattle, like running behind a whole heap of cows, is a sure sign of approaching marriage. To drive horses, like, riding behind a whole heap of horses and got them running forward, denotes a profitable investment. From this investment, you will make other investments, and before long, you will be comfortably rich. But to drive pigs signifies danger from an unexpected source. Drowning. If you dream of yourself or someone drowning, it denotes long life and happiness. Really? Like, really? Drum. To hear a drum, like somebody beating a drum, denotes a funeral. To play one yourself is a sign of happiness. Drunk. To dream of being drunk in this semi-conscious state is a sign of worries and discontent. Ducks. To dream of ducks signify that you will overthrow a dangerous and envious enemy. Dying. To dream that you are dying denotes prejudice. To witness the death of other people denotes safety of your affairs. Now, who could have think about something like that? Who could have think that could mean that? Right. Anyway, earrings. To dream of earrings is a sign of settlement and prosperity. It also indicates a happy ending of your troubles. Ear. To dream of having large ears denotes sudden wealth. To lose an ear is a sign of false friends. To dream that you bite another person's ear is a sure sign of misrepresentation. All right, leave that alone. Earthquake. It denotes misery and loss. To see many structures fall by an earthquake is a sign of danger from one in power. Eclipse. To see the moon and sun in an eclipse is a warning of reform. That means you better do things differently. You should adopt a better way of living, and by so doing, you will certainly meet success. Now, if you dream you see Edos, you know what Edos are? In Jamaica, they call them coca. Coca is like dashing, but them small. And it's a sign of dishonesty. To see them grow denotes success in love affairs. To reap them signifies a brilliant future. To sell them, honor. Education. To dream of pursuing an education is a sign of increase in knowledge. To see others pursue this achievement denotes luck in games of chance in the following week. And finally, Emperor. To dream of the Emperor denote that you will rise to power and be happy. It also denotes great popularity. Engagement. To dream that you are engaged to be married denotes great happiness. It further indicates that you will be successful in all your undertakings and that you will live to a very, very old age. Engineer. To dream of seeing an engineer in your sleep denote that you will succeed in your present plan. To see one at work denotes increase of knowledge. Enjoyment. To dream of elaborate enjoyment denotes discrimination and scorn. What a thing, man. Enlist. To dream of enlisting in the army denotes grief followed by a little happiness. To see others enlist in the army denotes content. To see an army of new enlisted men denotes loss in the near future. Exercising. To dream of exercising, denote that you will prosper in whatever you undertake. This, my friends, is Wisdom Unveiling. Coming up at 5 o'clock is The Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. That is at 5 o'clock sharp. The Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. Yes, brothers and sisters, we have said that the book of Abasi is here. They're going like hot bread. You better get your copy. You know, if you look at the back of this book, it says, Dear reader, if you have an honest daughter or an ungrateful son, a true lover or a cheater that give you bun, an elder who won't stop drinking rum, a brother who is on the run, a neighbor you don't want to look upon, find out their date and year of birth, and then to this book you come. If someone's face for you is always filled with smiles, if an elder gives you his blessing before he dies, if you are wondering why with others your child is truthful but to you he tells pure lies, or who exactly is that soft-spoken child next door who cries because he can't stand goodbyes, this book will explain who yourself and others are. Why with some there's instant rapport while some despise others from afar. Check this book if you have a new date. If it could possibly bring love or end in disrespect and hate. See if you are compatible with business partners. If their personal power could tear you apart or build you up and help you to be great. If you are planning to make children soon, you want to sow harmonious family seeds without depending on a feeling or speculating on the moon. All these answers and more you will know very soon. As with this book, you can avoid divorce by choosing a compatible partner. Of course. So you see, the book of Abasi really and truly is 12 books. So soon we're going to have the book of Bandele, the book of Cheke, the book of Daudi, the book of Ihioze, you know, the book of Fodil, the book of Gamba, the book of Akazimana, the book of Ibrahim, the book of Jabarai, the book of Kamau, the book of Lisimba. Get your book. Study yourself. Know yourself. It is better to know yourself than to know anything at all else. Period. For once in your life, this is about you. If you're an Abasi person, it actually means that you were either born in 1924, 1936, 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, 2020. If you're a Bandele person, it means you're born in 1925, 1937, 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2001, 2021. If you're a Chike person, it means you're either born in 1926 or 1938 or 1950 or 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, 2022. If you're Daudi, you're born either 1927 or 1939 or 1951 or 1963, 1975, 1987, 1999, 2011. 2023. This year is Daudi year. All babies born this year are Daudi. Doesn't matter what month they're born. If you're Ihioze, it means you're either born in 1928 or 1940, 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, the year 2000, the year 2012, and those who will be born next year, 2024. If you're Fodil, it means you're either born 1929, 1941, 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013. If you're Gamba, it means you're born 1930, 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2014. If you're Akizimana, you're either born in 1931 or 1943 or 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, 2015. If you're Ibrahim, it means you're either born 1932 or 1944 or 1956 or 1968 or 1980, 1992, 2004, 2016. If you're Jabari, it means you're either born 1933 or 1945 or 1957 or 1969 or 1981, 1993, 2005, 2017. If you're Kamau, it means you're either born 1934 or 1946 or 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018. If you're Lisimba, it means that you're either born in 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, 2019. So there you have it. The 12 types of our people. And they're here, they're everywhere, they're around you, they're on each street, they're on every corner, they're in every church, they're in every synagogue, they're in every supermarket, they are everywhere. Know yourself. Let's know each other. Let's know who our children are. Let's find out how to deal with them, how to deal with our partners based on who they are. Let's forge a new way of communication. Let's love each other with a new emphasis on togetherness. Let's stop the domestic quarreling and domestic violence. Let's wake up and live. It's now 4:29 in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, it has been a pleasure and a treasure being here. We give thanks and praises to Radio Jamaica who allowed us to be here. We give thanks and praises to all our listeners, all our callers who are here with us. We give thanks and praises to Almighty God and the great Mother Nature for giving us the strength to be here. We give thanks and praises for love, for life. You know, it's now 4:30 in Jamaica. Remember that happiness keep you sweet. Trials keep you strong. Sorrows keep you human. Failure keep you humble. Success keep you glowing. But only faith, my friend, only faith keep you going. Sometimes you're not satisfied with your life, while many people in this world are dreaming of living your life. Imagine this. A child on a farm sees a plane fly overhead and he dreams of flying, while a pilot on the plane sees the farmhouse and dreams of returning home. That's life. Enjoy yours. If wealth is the secret to happiness, then the rich should be dancing in the street, but only poor children do that. If power ensures security, then VIPs should walk unguarded. But those who live simply sleep soundly. If beauty and fame brings ideal relationships, then celebrities should have the best marriages. But they don't. Live simply, be happy, walk humbly, and live genuinely. Pray at your astrological prayer time while facing your direction of faith and power. And in good time, all your needs will be given to you. When you do something beautiful and nobody notices, don't be sad. For every morning the sun rises is a beautiful spectacle, and yet most of the audience still sleeping. Imagine that. Just imagine. Whether you drive an old car or a brand new car, the road and distance are the same. And we get to the same destination. Whether we drink a bottle of $3,000 US or $10 wine, the hangover is the same. Whether the house we live in is 300 or 3,000 square feet, loneliness is the same. You will realize your true inner happiness does not come from the material things of this world. Whether you fly first class or economy class, if the plane goes down, you're going down with it. Therefore, I hope you realize when you have very dear friends, brothers and sisters who you chat with, laugh with, talk with, have a sing-along with, talk about north, south, east, west, or heaven or earth with. That is true happiness. There's 5 undeniable facts of life. Number 1, instead of teaching your children to be rich, educate them to be happy. So when they grow up, they will know the value of things, not just the price. Eat natural foods which will serve as a continual healing medicine. Otherwise, you'll have to eat chemical prescription medicines as your food. The ones who love you will never leave you for another, because even if there are 100 reasons to give up, he or she will find one reason to hold on. There's a big difference between a human being and being human. Only a few really understand it. You are loved when you are born. You will be loved when you die. In between, you just have to manage. Note, if you just want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk safe, walk good. And walk far, walk together. It is now 4:34 in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, on behalf of myself, Majesty, and
Jacob,
we thank you. We bless you in the name of the powers that be. We bless you in the name of the real and true Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And the great Marcus Messiah Garvey, the great Haile Selassie. We thank you for being with us. God's willing, next Monday night we will be here at midnight. So stay with us. For those of you who want to check out my YouTube channel, just type in the word King Majesty, and there you go. My number is 844-2295. That is 876-844-2295. I repeat, 876-844-2295. Prepare for the sunny side up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones coming up at 5 o'clock sharp. Sila, blessed.